Chris, are you ready for shooting?
No.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Wow, look at this beautiful lemon tree.
It's the best deal you've ever had at a nursery. Go online or come in store, spend over $100 and get a $30 beautiful lemon tree absolutely free.
I'm gonna go spend $100 so I can get this lemon tree for free.
With the onset of Victoria's wet season, lots of people are finding those wet, boggy areas where trees and shrubs and things are going to die and they don't know what to do. It can be sometimes very expensive to drain an area. You still need trees and shelter and gardens there. And what you need is a really good, reliable, wet feed hardy plant. And the number one plant is your evergreen alder. This is your evergreen alder here, remarkably fast growing, can be flooded for several months a year and it loves it. You plant one like this, it can grow 5 meters in a year, but if you want one that doesn't grow too big, here's your weeping evergreen alder. This weeping evergreen alder is just going to grow up like that, only up to about 2.5 or 3 meters, and then cascade down into a beautiful weeping tree. It never gets too big, but if it's in a boggy corner or a boggy spot, it doesn't mind. In fact, it loves it. It loves that wet boggy spot. So for an answer to those wet boggy spots where you can't get the drainage in, evergreen alder, weeping evergreen alder for a small beautiful tree, and then the upright evergreen alder for a beautiful evergreen shelter or specimen tree, and very fast growing and very, very hardy. Evergreen alder. We've moved our clearance section into a much bigger part of the nursery and it's absolutely enormous. We're clearing out lots and lots of stock and a person could put together a really, really interesting collection on the cheap. There's a whole section for $2, a section for $4, a section for $6, $10 and great big trees and bushes for 20 bucks. So come down here and put yourself a cheap garden, get yourself a cheap garden. Interesting collection, wonderful plants, just need a little TLC. Out of the clearance section, anybody can have a great garden now on any budget. Hey Sarah, where are you going?
I'm going to the hills. It's bare root season.
Wow, the bare rooted season is on again.
Let's go.
As the autumn and winter weather closes in, your garden can start to look a little dull. Now, if you want to get fabulous colour in your garden all year round that intensifies in the winter, this is the way to have it. What you've got here is you've got your coprosma, you've got your flax, your New Zealand flax. This is a New Zealand coprosma, a New Zealand flax, and then up the back here, you've got your cordylines. and your cordylones grow up a little bit taller. Your flaxes are sort of mid-size, and coprosmas kind of grow mid-size as well. And your coprosmas can be clipped, but they're a wonderful way to get a bit of colour in the garden, and they're a great thing to combine. Like look at this beautiful red coprosma here, and you put that with something like that yellow flax, a lovely contrast there. And all of these plants are extra hardy. They'll take the frost, they'll take the heat, they'll take poor soils, they'll take drought, and they'll deliver colour year round. And as it gets colder in the winter, with all of these plants, the colour intensifies. So coprosmas, New Zealand flaxes and cordylones, a great way to have year-round colour that intensifies in the winter and brings your garden to life in the wintertime. Our Tutu Many Plants event is on now. But look at this magnolia here. It's a teddy bear magnolia, the world's most sought after magnolia. A beautiful advanced specimen. You've probably never seen a better one than this. And in store, this is $699. But our Tutu Many Plants event, we're putting it up for auction this Friday, 12 o'clock. It goes up for auction with a 10-cent reserve. Who knows what it'll sell for? Maybe 500, maybe 400, maybe only 300, maybe only 200. Maybe it won't even make $100. Who knows? Come to the event, put in your 10 cents worth and see what you can get this beautiful teddy bear magnolia for at the Tutu Many Plants event this Friday, 12 o'clock. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
Chris, are you ready for shooting?
No.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Wow, look at this beautiful lemon tree.
It's the best deal you've ever had at a nursery. Go online or come in store, spend over $100 and get a $30 beautiful lemon tree absolutely free.
I'm gonna go spend $100 so I can get this lemon tree for free.
With the onset of Victoria's wet season, lots of people are finding those wet boggy areas where trees and shrubs and things are going to die and they don't know what to do. It can be sometimes very expensive to drain an area. You still need trees and shelter and gardens there. And what you need is a really good, reliable, wet feet hardy plant. And the number one plant is your evergreen alder. This is your evergreen alder here, remarkably fast growing, can be flooded for several months a year and it loves it. You plant one like this, it can grow 5 meters in a year, but if you want one that doesn't grow too big, here's your weeping evergreen alder. This weeping evergreen alder is just going to grow up like that, only up to about 2.5 or 3 meters, and then cascade down into a beautiful weeping tree. It never gets too big, but if it's in a boggy corner or a boggy spot, it doesn't mind. In fact, it loves it. It loves that wet boggy spot. So for an answer to those wet boggy spots where you can't get the drainage in, evergreen alder, weeping evergreen alder for a small beautiful tree, and then the upright evergreen alder for a beautiful evergreen shelter or specimen tree, and very fast growing and very, very hardy. Evergreen alder. We've moved our clearance section into a much bigger part of the nursery and it's absolutely enormous. We're clearing out lots and lots of stock and a person could put together a really, really interesting collection on the cheap. There's a whole section for $2, a section for $4, a section for $6, $10 and great big trees and bushes for 20 bucks. So come down here and put yourself a cheap garden, get yourself a cheap garden. Interesting collection, wonderful plants, just need a little TLC. Out of the clearance section, anybody can have a great garden now on any budget. Hey Sarah, where are you going?
I'm going to the hills. It's bare root season.
Wow, the bare rooted season is on again.
Let's go.
As the autumn and winter weather closes in, your garden can start to look a little dull. Now, if you want to get fabulous colour in your garden all year round that intensifies in the winter, this is the way to have it. What you've got here is you've got your coprosma, you've got your flax, your New Zealand flax. This is a New Zealand coprosma, a New Zealand flax, and then up the back here, you've got your cordyline. And your cordyline grow up a little bit taller. Your flaxes are sort of mid-size and coprosmas kind of grow mid-size as well. And your coprosmas can be clipped, but they're a wonderful way to get a bit of colour in the garden and they're a great thing to combine. Like look at this beautiful red coprosma here and you put that with that something like that yellow flax, a lovely contrast there. And all of these plants are extra hardy. They'll take the frost, they'll take the heat, they'll take poor soils, they'll take drought, and they'll deliver colour year round. And as it gets colder in the winter, with all of these plants, the colour intensifies. So coprosmas, New Zealand flaxes, and cordylines, a great way to have year-round colour that intensifies in the winter and brings your garden to life in the wintertime. Our Tutu Many Plants event is on now. But look at this magnolia here. It's a teddy bear magnolia, the world's most sought after magnolia. A beautiful advanced specimen. You've probably never seen a better one than this. And in store, this is $699. But at our Tutu Many Plants event, we're putting it up for auction this Friday, 12 o'clock. It goes up for auction with a 10-cent reserve. Who knows what it'll sell for? Maybe 500, maybe 400, maybe only 300, maybe only 200. Maybe it won't even make $100. Who knows? Come to the event, put in your 10 cents worth and see what you can get this beautiful teddy bear magnolia for at the Tutu Many Plants event this Friday, 12 o'clock. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
Chris, are you ready for shooting?
No.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Hello, welcome to our Tutu Many Plant sale. And right now the industry's slowed down a bit and the growers are wanting to get rid of plants, and the whole industry, not just us, but the whole industry's got too many plants. So it's a great time to get a bargain at our Tutu Many Plants sale. So and what we've done is we've gone out to the growers this week and we've got a fabulous range of plants, a beautiful range of plants, some fabulous prices. You're going to be amazed at some of the bargains. And so if you're planning a garden project, an autumn garden project, now's the time to get into it and fill up your garden, because basically we've got too many plants and we've got all sorts of bonus deals and all sorts of deals because we want to stimulate demand for plants.
Now, why are you wearing a pink tutu, Chris?
Well, it's back to basics. This is how I got going. Back in the old days, I was wearing a pink tutu, and we need to boost the sales, boost the demand for plants. And I thought that wearing a pink tutu would just put that little edge on our sales.
Yeah, we're really testing this theory out in real life. That pink tutu is kind of more of a risk guy. To pink tutu. The normal one doesn't have that much exposure. Anyway, let's talk about that. Also, you've got an auction at 12:30 today that everyone can join in on. Yep.
Yeah. Now this is a $700. The world's favourite magnolia is the teddy bear magnolia.
Yes.
And we're putting a teddy bear magnolia up for auction, and it's got a 10-cent reserve. Now this is an advanced one. Like I'm 1.8 metres tall. You can see it's a lot taller than me. So it's over 2 meters tall, and it's, now if you came in the store, and you can come in the store, we've got plenty of these for sale. They're $699 each, but today, this one here goes up for auction with a 10-cent reserve. So as soon as somebody bids 20 cents, it's on the market.
That's it. Yep, so from 20 cents onwards. So we start the auction off at 12:30 and we'll tell you how to enter from 12:30. And then the gavel strikes come down from 150.
Yeah,
Three
that's
gavel
right.
strikes and we're out. And it's what's the total value of it?
$700.
$700. So you
so-
can win it from 20 cents basically, or
Yeah,
bid
so,
from 20 cents, sorry.
A 20 cent bid puts it on the market. Once somebody bids 20 cents, it's no longer mine. It's on the market.
It's on the market, yep.
It's on the market. And last week we auctioned a $1,500 plant, and it went on the market for less than half price, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it was less than, it went for 700, I think.
Yeah, so on the same sort of pattern, one like this worth $700 could sell for $300, $350, something like that.
Absolutely, this is the best time to get a fantastic bargain. Well, it is our Growers Direct flash sale, so our pink Tutu Many Plants sale.
Our Tutu Many Plants sale.
That's right.
So it's all pink tutus today.
All right, let's get straight into our first item here,
Yeah.
and we'll talk about it, and we'll tell you when the auction's live, guys.
Yeah, I was just talking to a bloke, and he took to some of this. He's actually a nurseryman who works here, and he's got a nice garden on his balcony, and he took some home and fertilized all the stuff on his balcony, and he said everything's gone mad. He said everyone was like this, and now he said after 4 weeks everything's like this. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, so that's a professional person's opinion on them. So basically you can have your garden within 4 weeks going from this to looking like this with this slow release fertilizer.
Okay.
So here we are, slow release fertilizer. Now you buy little packets in your local supermarket, little tiny packets, 17, 18, 19 bucks. This is a nice big 1 kilo pack, and it's a special blend. It's my own special blend. That's why it was Wayne actually. That's why Wayne's plants went from this to this in 4 weeks, is because it's a special blend of slow release. It's not the one that's in the shops. It's a slightly more better one, like one that a professional nurseryman might use. And there it is, direct to public, and they're $19.99. So, or $19.90 for a nice big 1 kilo pack.
Yeah, and then how can you dispatch that into your garden, Chris? How would you do it?
Oh, that's right. Well, what it is that those packets you buy down at Manning's,
Yeah.
they got no handle on them. So what I've done is I've got a handle, nice good quality handle.
Yeah.
You rip the lid off, you get yourself a teaspoon, and you go like that. That's how you dispatch it, like that. See?
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, it's our
designed.
Tutu Many Plants events, guys. So we're
Yeah.
going through our hottest Tutu Many Plants items.
Yeah. Now, if you're potting and planting, this is a great potting mix. This potting mix, you can use it to mix into the soil when you plant, or you can use it to fill up your pots. Or if you've got plants that are not doing too good and they need repotting, this is a professional quality potting mix. I mean, some of your cheaper stuff around the place is filled up with road sweepings and all sorts of rubbish. This is one that I actually use professionally and that other nurserymen use professionally. So it's professional quality, 30 litres, an honest 30 litres, a nice big fat 30 litres. You see some of these 25 litre packs at the big stores, and you can't figure out how they got 25 litres in such a small bag. But anyway, this is a lovely big fat bag, big heavy bag, I can hardly lift it, of top quality professional potting mix for $14.99. That's the best you'll ever do. Top quality, and you can get that here, and we sell truckloads of this every week. It's a very, very popular potting mix.
All right, and if you've just
It's
joined
Nature's
us,
Soil, $14.99.
we're looking at our hottest items in the Tutu Many Plants live event. We have an auction for that $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia starting very soon, guys. We'll announce when it's ready to go.
Now, half wine barrel. What's good about a half wine barrel? Say you bought this Teddy Bear Magnolia at auction, and say you want to grow them on the patio or grow them in your courtyard. A half wine barrel would be perfect because it's a nice big capacity. This half wine barrel here could hold that Teddy Bear Magnolia and hold it for years. It's about 36 inches across, and that's only in a 20-inch pot, so there'll be plenty of growing room in there. And what's good about your half wine barrel is you find that it keeps the roots cooler than what a terracotta pot or a steel pot or something like that. So basically, or a concrete pot. So it keeps your plants cool, and it's relatively cheap. It's cheap relative to the size. And your half wine barrel is just $189.99. So $189.99 for a half wine barrel.
Beautiful. Pick it up in our Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Shop link is in the comment section, and we'll be auctioning off that $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia very soon, guys. So just hang 10.
And because we've got too many plants on, back to basics, I'm wearing the pink tutu from many years ago.
That's right. Well,
Yeah.
it's not the original pink tutu.
No, this one's more revealing. They've updated it and revealed
They've
more.
updated it for 2026, you know?
Yeah,
Got to be a little bit slightly more revealing.
yeah, that's right. So here we've got... Oh yes, and then there's a full wine barrel. Now, full wine barrel, I was at the New G pub the other day, and at the New G pub they had these sort of, they'd made little timber tabletops for them, and they had them all scattered around for people to stand and have a drink at. So you can use them as a piece of furniture, and beautiful oak furniture. They were varnished and they look really terrific at the New G pub. And anyway, we've got a whole wine barrel for $249.99. So you could use it as a piece of furniture, or you could cut it in half and save quite a bit of money and get two halves.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's much cheaper if you buy it and cut it yourself.
Yeah, so buy and cut yourself, or turn it into a piece of furniture. Like it could be a piece, you know, in the lounge room or in the bar room or in the man cave. A whole wine barrel, $249.99. Now here you've got your Casuarina Green Wave. Now your Casuarina Green Wave is fabulous for clipping into a ball. You can clip your Casuarina Green Wave into a beautiful round ball, and what's great about it, it's really tough, grow anywhere, hot, dry, frosty, whatever it is, and in 12 or 18 months you can grow a beautiful big green ball looking very modern and smart in the garden, and you'll grow it in no time at all. 12 months you'll have a beautiful big ball with Casuarina Green Wave, very fast growing and naturally makes a lovely ball, but with a bit of a clip you'll get a perfect ball in no time. And Casuarina Green Wave 10-inch Green Wave 10-inch pot is only $59.99.
Wonderful. And DB Colours says hi, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
And sent you a rose.
Oh wow, we must be looking at this revealing pink tutu.
I think so.
Yeah.
We're getting different viewers today, that's for sure. No, just kidding. All right, guys, hang 10. We're going to have that auction starting very soon for that beautiful teddy bear Magnolia behind Chris. We'll continue on with the sale though.
Now, for year-round colour in the garden, coprosmas are fantastic. This is a lemon lime coprosma, and it's lovely, lovely green and lemon. So if you want nice, cool colours in the garden, this is really good. Makes a beautiful low to medium-sized hedge, or clip it into a ball. It makes a lovely ball. You can grow these by the beach. If you've got beachfront, or you can grow them in hot, dry country. They're very, very hardy, very, very versatile. So lemon lime coprosma, just $24.99 for nice big bushy 8-inch pots.
Yeah, and if you've just joined us, it's our Tutu Many live plant sale events happening right now.
So here we've got your Pacific Sunset. Your Pacific Sunset, great for year-round colour. Look at the colour there, look at that colour there. And as it gets colder, as you go into the winter, or if you live in a really cold spot, the colour that you'll get in this are very, very intense. And these Pacific Sunsets are just $29.99. So $29.99 for your Coprosma Pacific Sunset. And then exclusive to our nursery is your Coprosma Purple Pearl. You can't get anywhere else. Look at the size of these purple pearls,
Awesome
6-inch pots, $10.99. That's the best Coprosma value anywhere. And
Yeah.
you'll find that these will go a beautiful deep purple. Clip them into a hedge, clip them into a ball, grow them in a pot, grow them in the garden. They're hardy, they're versatile. Frost, heat, wind, poor soil, drought, they'll take the lot. Coprosma Purple Pearl, just $10.99.
Yeah, an exclusive to Hello Hello Plants and
Yeah.
the Tutu Many Plants sale.
Now here we've got Cottonus Grace. Now Cottonus Grace has the most magic colour, and these are in 6-inch pots. And so if a lot of people think that they have to buy great big bushy trees to have autumn colour in their garden, but with a Cottonus, you can keep them pruned, you can keep them down to a couple of metres. And Cottonus Grace is one of the best Cottonus. Cottonus is a smoke bush, so it's one of the best smoke bushes to have for colour. So look at the colour you see there, gorgeous, sort of purples and pinks mixed together. And Cottonus Grace in a 6-inch pot is just $19.99. So that's a rare and beautiful and wonderful plant, very exotic, and can make a colour hotspot in your garden. If you want some beautiful colour in your garden, there it is, Cottonus Grace, $19.99.
All right, it's our Tutu Many Plants live event sale happening right now. We check out some of our amazing exclusives on the Tutu Many Plants live event.
So Pink Al is $29.99. Now Pink Al has the most beautiful, I'm going to show you this, this label here. Pink Al has the most beautiful pink flowers, and what I love about it, it doesn't flower for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks like most things. It flowers for 5 or 6 months of the year, right through the warm months of the year. And what it is, it's a very, very hardy evergreen. You can grow it as a hedge, grow it as a specimen, pop a single one into your cottage garden. A cottage style hedge, look at those pink flowers there, but it's tough. Frost, heat, poor soils, it'll take the lot, and incredible gorgeous show of pink flowers. There's a beautiful hedge in Mombo, and it's just covered in pink flowers for months and months and months and months and months. So Pink Al, if you're after something hardy, something evergreen, something low maintenance, something easy to grow, Pink Al, and have a real show in your garden. So Pink Al, fabulous.
How long does it flower for, actually?
About 5 months of the year. Just flowers and flowers and flowers.
That's incredible. And it flowers through winter, is it, or?
No, through the warm months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful, yeah, clusters of flowers.
Yeah, so Pink Al, and we're giving them away for $26.99, and that's a good price because these are 8-inch pots, and most nurseries are selling the 6-inch pot for $26.99. So they're 3 times the size of your 6-inch pot at only $26.99.
Yeah, incredible value on the Pink Tutu event, reduced from $31 basically.
Yeah, you know, these ones here are pink Escalonia pink pixie. Now, pink pixie is an interesting plant. What you find with your pink pixie, it grows into a beautiful little mound like a half a basketball. Lovely, neat little mound, but really, really, really tough. I remember back when the big drought was on, you know, back about 10 to 12 years ago when the big drought was on, what happened was that I saw lots of gardens where the only thing in the garden was Pink Al. It wasn't because people only planted pink, not Pink Al, it's Pink Pixie. It was because it was the only thing that survived. After a year or so of no watering the garden and terrible drought, your pink pixies would flourish and look fantastic in the garden, and everything else would die. And I saw whole gardens just the only plant was pink pixie, and so it was one of the plants that really stood up well in the drought. So if you've got a bit of a tough spot, maybe it's a factory, a commercial building, you want a lovely round mound or dome, and you don't want too much maintenance, you don't want to worry about it on a hot summer day, here it is. And these at most stores are 12, 14, 15 bucks. We're giving these away for $12.99. So $12.99 for the pink pixie.
All right, and we've just set a goal over on
the... pink pixies have lovely flowers. Have a quick look at that. And if you're at a low maintenance, low hedge, pink pixie is the go, and they are only $12.99. That's a great deal. Grab yourself a few pink pixies.
Great, and we've just set a goal over on YouTube. 10 super chats, and Chris will take off his pink tutu.
Oh my goodness.
But maybe not, and he'll put his pants on. Let's just put it that way, yeah? Would you like that goal, Chris?
Sounds a bit kinky. So here we've got Annie's Winter Wonder in 10-inch pots. These are beautiful big plants, and why they call it Winter Wonder is that in the winter you've got these lovely sort of mauvey pink flowers, but what's great is you've got little purple tips and you've got variegation. I'll give you a close look at it. Really, really pretty. And these are beautiful big plants. You might be doing up a house and putting it on the market or something like that, and you need something nicely established. These are nicely established, reduced from $59.99 to $49.99. So $49.99, Annie's Winter Wonder in a 10-inch pot. Beautiful plants. Beautiful.
Alright, so Tutu Many Plants.
Here's a plant. I would use this in every 3rd or 4th garden design, and the reason why I use it is it's very, very tough. It's quite fast growing, but it's skinny. Lots of people come in and they've got garden beds that are only 30 centimeters wide, and they want something to cover the fence. And this is a sort of a tall, skinny growing plant. So it grows tall and skinny. So but it doesn't grow big like a pencil pine. So it's much more compact than a pencil pine. So if you've got a skinny little garden bed and you need a bit of height, you want an evergreen, you want low maintenance, you don't want too much work to do, this is the plant for you. And these beautiful little Sky pencils are just $17.99. So $17.99. Have a close look at that. Look at, there's your label. Look at that Sky pencil there. Just $17.99. So $17.99, and you've got yourself a beautiful Sky pencil. So there we are for that skinny spot.
Yeah,
Sky
Billy
pencil.
Girl says, do you deliver to the eastern suburbs, Chris?
Do we deliver to the eastern suburbs?
Doncaster. Oh, I don't know
Oh
about
yeah,
Doncaster.
that's right on our right. We actually
We are the home of Doncaster delivery.
Yeah, that's right. So what it is, we've got half a dozen vans. We've got Melbourne's best stock nursery. In fact, I've heard that we've got Tutu Many Plants. So we're in this situation with Tutu Many Plants.
Tutu
So
Many
what we do
Plants,
is, if you spend over $399 and you live in Doncaster, we do free delivery. Free delivery to
Nice.
Doncaster, and we're out there every second or third day.
Yeah, nice.
So, and not only do we do free delivery to Doncaster, but we do free delivery to Currumbara.
Currumbara,
Yeah,
yeah.
Currumbara.
Still don't know where
Leongatha.
Currumbara is.
Murbu
Leongatha.
North, Murbu South,
I know Murbu.
Murbu
yeah.
East,
Yeah.
Murbu West. All the Murbus.
Yeah, all the Murbus. Yeah.
All the Murbus.
You got everyone, don't you? North,
Free,
south, east,
free
west,
delivery.
yeah. Free delivery.
Yeah, you could even live in Newgee, Powelltown. Free
Yeah.
delivery. if
All out
it's
that way.
been-
The other side too. The other side, like
Yarra,
Colac or
Yarra Junction.
Yeah.
No, we go down as just
Not
round
quite to
Geelong,
Colac. All right,
down to the
Geelong.
Surf
Okay.
Coast,
Yeah.
up to Bendigo, Ballarat,
Nice.
Shepparton,
Shepparton. That's good. Yeah.
Traralgon.
Seymour.
Yep, Seymour.
Seymour, yeah, okay.
Moe, Morwell.
We look after
Yeah.
you with the delivery.
There's a song about I deliver everywhere, man. Wollongong. No,
Wollongong. I thought, yeah. I was gonna say.
yeah.
Billy Girl says, "Oh, Sky pencils, love it." Yeah, they're great. Yeah.
Sky pencils are really, really useful plants in today's situation where people have got shortages of land. They're doing little skinny garden beds. Sky pencil is the answer for a lot of, and you could mix it up. Like just before the sky pencil, you had your pink pixie. Now, if you had a long fence and you did one sky pencil, then a couple of pink pixies and another sky pencil, you'd have a really, really hardy thing that
Yeah.
was great for a little narrow bed.
Great. All right, so our Tutu Many Plants event, guys. Welcome along. Make sure to leave us a like and hope you enjoyed this live.
Now have a look at this. A lot of people come in and they tell me they want year-round colour. Well, here's the plant for year-round colour. This is called Plum Delight, and it's a beautiful purpley pinky sort of colour. And this purpley pinky foliage is all year round, 365 days a year. So if you want, and you can clip it into a lovely mound, you can clip it into a hedge, clip it into a box shape, or just let it grow natural and fluffy. It's a very versatile, very hardy plant, and a great source of year-round colour. And it looks great if you can contrast it with a silver plant or a golden plant. Looks really good. So, and these are beautiful big advanced ones. They're in a 12-inch pot, and they are Plum Delight, reduced from $110 to $89.99. So $89.99 for nice big advanced, beautifully trimmed up Plum Delight, nice and bushy, $89.99.
Beautiful.
Now, one of the up and coming most popular plants around, a lot of people are going for a cooler look in their garden, and with that cooler look in the garden, lemon lime nandinas are in. These will grow in the sun, they'll grow in the shade, they'll grow anywhere, and they're low maintenance. They grow about 45 centimetres by 45 tall, 45 wide. So for a 45 centimetre plant, these are fantastic, and we're selling them very reasonable price and super duper low maintenance, very modern, very flash, very sort of cool looking. And lemon lime nandina reduced from $32.99 to $29.99, and that's not for just a little tiny one. This is for a nice big bushy one that'll look good in the garden straight away. So if you're fixing up a house to sell and you need something that looks great straight away, 8-inch pot lemon lime nandina, $29.99.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Great to have on a driveway. All part of the Tutu Many Plants event.
Now here we've got Pyrrhus Mountain Fire. Now what happens with your Pyrrhus Mountain Fire is in another few weeks white flowers will come, and then as the white flowers appear, the white flowers last for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, as the white flowers appear, amazing bright red new growth comes on, brilliant red new growth. And this is a This likes to grow in a sort of a cooler kind of a position, so great for a cool sort of a spot.
Shady position? Or?
Yeah, a cool shady kind of a spot.
Okay.
So Pyrrhus mountain fire, and it's a nice bush, but it's great the way the flowers and the foliage blend together and make it a most amazing show, because you've got dark green foliage, bright red foliage, and white flowers, and the white flowers in beautiful sort of bracts of white flowers, masses of little fine white little bells. So there we are, and your Pyrrhus is Pyrrhus Mountain Fire reduced from $36.99 to $29.99. And you know, they're quite a slow growing plant. I reckon these would be 3 or 4 years old. So 3 or 4 year old, $29.99.
All right, you're going to find great bargains on the Tutu Many Plants live event. We're about to jump into an auction too for a $700 teddy bear Magnolia, which you can bid from 10 cents. We'll tell you how to do it very soon.
Now, lots of great great value plants here. These are 8-inch pot snow maidens, and again, if you're fixing up a property to sell, maybe going on the market in spring, these are going to be covered in white blossom in springtime. And these snow maidens here are reduced from $29.99 to $24.99. So $24.99, they're lovely and big, really good value at $24.99. And these are an evergreen. They're really tough. They'll grow anywhere, hot, dry, shady, whatever you put it in. Tough soils, no problem at all. They grow into a sort of, you can hedge them, you can have them as a specimen, grow them in a pot. Very, very hardy, very versatile plant. Amazing white blossom in the spring, beautiful dense fine dark green foliage all year round. And these are just evergreen, of course. $24.99. Indian hawthorn or snow maiden Indian hawthorn, $24.99. Great low maintenance evergreen.
And do they grow in full sun, those
Yeah,
ones?
no worries. They love the full sun.
Okay, great.
So here we are. Here we have a beautiful topiary, and this is a very unusual topiary because it's got 2 balls. You've got a ball on the bottom and a ball on the top, and this would look great if you had a one of those classic French chateaus or something. You're looking for something to put on either side of the entrance. Perfect, and these balls will grow over time and become lovely big green mounds.
Yeah.
And this one like this would be 7 or 8 years old from when it was originally struck as a cutting.
Wow.
So really, really good value. And these were $329.99, now $299.99. And we can match up. We've got a few of these, and we can match up and make you a beautiful pair of these if you want. And a pair of these in pots would look fabulous.
All right, we're going to go live to the auction very soon. You're in the Tutu Many Plants live event happening live on the screens right now.
Now we've probably got people tuning in from Seymour, wondering how the hell could they get these plants. So how the hell could a person who lived in Seymour, without any great hassle or worry, get hold of something? They might like those standard box there.
Well, that's a brilliant question, Chris. We offer free delivery for any orders.
Free delivery?
Free delivery. So
Free
any
delivery.
order over $399 qualifies for a free delivery.
Right.
And so you could be shopping, you could get one
is
of
it
those.
just to Bundoora?
Could be anywhere. Bundoora, Seymour, like you said, Geelong.
In fact, I've heard that most of the habitated parts of Victoria, if you go online you see exactly where, but I know way down past Geelong, out to Ballarat, Bendigo,
Quatsy.
right up to Shepparton, and then out to Traralgon, and then all the way down the peninsula right down to Rye, down to Portsea.
They're not excluded, so you can get free delivery down there.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
anybody watching in those areas can spend $399. Now, say you're out in Hamilton. I heard we've got a special run out to Hamilton shortly, haven't we?
Absolutely, we do. I don't have all the details in front of me.
Yeah, we're
but
charging
we do have one.
$80. It's in another 10 days.
Okay, there we go.
$80. And so if you're anywhere like that, would be like Portland, Port Fairy.
Where is it again? It's to
Hamilton.
So you'd have Colac would be in that one.
Yeah, Colac. $80. So you've got $80 all the way out to Hamilton. Even we'd even if you were out in Coleraine, we'd even sneak out to Coleraine.
Sneak out, and Warrnambool would be included, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Warrnambool for sure. Yeah.
Great.
So that part of Victoria is not very well serviced, but we're planning a run in 10 days' time. $80. We're doing that whole run there, and then we'll come back through Ballarat. So anywhere between Ballarat and Hamilton, or Hamilton and Port Fairy and all down Lawn, or any of those places,
We're servicing our far, what are they, west, southwest.
We're going out west.
Going out west.
Yeah.
We also have some incredible freebies as well as part of the Tutu Many Plants event. Do you want to go over some of those,
that's
Chris?
right.
Some of
Yeah,
our
let's
freebies?
do that. Look, what it is at the moment, we've got too many plants.
Yeah.
And in fact, so many plants. So anybody coming in today, and even if they spend $1, they get a free gardenia.
That's right, $15 gardenia. Even if you spend $1, we are giving you a $15 gardenia.
Yeah.
Make that make sense, Chris.
Well, anyway, it's because of too many plants.
Too many plants.
The pink tutu's back on. The revealing new pink tutu.
So show us the we'll have a look at the gardenia actually, if you want to just grab us one so we can show you, because that's a really good. So that's any purchase in line, every customer gets a free gardenia.
So a free gardenia. Then say you went online today, and say you went online and you spent $100, you get a free lemon tree.
Free lemon tree.
That's
it's
a $30 Lisbon lemon. So, so you go online and you got a free lemon tree.
Yeah, and it's not just any lemon tree. Like that's one of the best lemon trees we've had in store. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, a beautiful lemon tree, and we've got a few hundred to give away, and I think that finishes on Sunday night, doesn't it?
That's right. That's right. This Sunday, that's over. So this is the last week for that really quality lemon. We're kind of getting low in stock on them. So if you do want to get a free lemon, come in, spend $100 either online or you can do it in store. Yeah. You get that free lemon. We have other spend tiers. We might not go over every single product, but do you want to maybe show off one of the exotic ones there? If you spend over $500, you can get a white or pink weeping cherry.
Yeah. So let's have a look. A fully grown weeping cherry. Look at this.
It's free. Like that's crazy.
White or pink. Look at the size of that weeping cherry. That's going to have blossom on it in the springtime.
Yeah.
And this weeping cherry here is worth, what's it worth? 150 or 200?
It is worth $150.
So it's a $150 weeping cherry for free when you spend over 500.
So fantastic.
Yeah,
deals indeed, and then we've got a mega Alba weeping cherry in 20-inch pot, which is a $400 weeping cherry for free when you spend over $1,000.
Yeah, so when you spend over $1,000, you've got this amazing advanced weeping cherry when you spend over $1,000.
Wow. What would the age difference between those two be? Because that looks quite thick, the other one.
2 or 3 years.
Yeah, okay.
2 or 3 years. And anyway, but the thing is, we've got a whole page. We've got a whole page of giveaways. So we're
you can go to our Tutu Many Plants event and click on the Tutu Many giveaways.
Yep.
And you'll see we have lots of awesome giveaways for all of our customers when they spend in store.
Yeah.
So not only do we have amazing deals, or you can scan the QR code on the screen behind Chris to be taken straight to the live sales event.
Yeah. And like right now, you could take advantage of this. You could go online, spend $100 and get a free lemon tree.
That's right. Online, we are not excluding our online shoppers. There are different price tiers and different giveaways for our online customers as well. In fact, they would get, if you had someone spend over $1,000 online, they will get the Alba Weeping Cherry that you just saw on the screen.
Yeah.
Valued at $400. Hey, we should probably just mention real quick before we get back into our live sale, the Teddy Bear Magnolia behind Chris, which is valued at $700. Has now gone into live auction, so you can actually bid. It hasn't had any bids
and no
right
one's
now.
bid on it. Now,
Well, this is great news for Chris.
If you put up 20 cents, if you put up 20 cents right now, you and no one else bids, it'll be yours for 20 cents.
Yeah, maybe this auction, maybe it's not many people in the room or something. We'll have to have a look at that.
And if nobody puts up anything, I get to keep it $500.
Yeah, it's better. It's actually better if no one makes a bid for Chris's sake.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's live now, so if you want to play, it's very simple. Just head over to the live sale, the Tutu Many Plants event. Click on live sales here and you'll be taken direct to the auction, which is now live, and there's 0 bids on it. So, I mean, if no one bids, maybe I'll crack down 10 cents.
But everybody can win at a low hello because everybody gets something when they shop with us.
That's correct.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll update you guys in the comment section, but bid away now. Teddy Bear Magnolia is now live.
Now what we've got here is a standard English box. This standard English box reduced from $49.99 to $39.99. Now standard English boxes are normally very expensive. You probably thought you couldn't afford standard English box, but $34.99, and these will fill out, make beautiful big round green nice balls on them, and with something like this you could plant some lovely flowers. If I was planting a pot of these right now, I'd be putting some bacopa underneath. Bacopa flowers like crazy right now, and it flowers right through to nearly Christmas time. Just flowers like crazy. You can get it in blue, white or pink. Looks absolutely fabulous, and so bacopa would be the plant to plant there.
All right, so Tutu Many Plants event. Checking out our hottest items of this event on sale.
And here we've got golden box. It's called variegated box. Now if all your friends have got green box and you want to have something a bit different, golden box is your little bit different box, and your golden box in an 8-inch pot is just $19.99. So $19.99 for fabulous golden box.
Perfect for hedging, great value.
Clip it into a ball, grow it in a pot. It gives it's a vibrant sort of golden variegation. Looks really, really smart all year round.
Yep.
Now here we've got Euonymus Tom Thumb in an 8-inch pot, just $14.99, reduced from $16.99. Now Tom Thumb is tougher and faster than English box. So if you want something a bit faster and a bit tougher than English box, something that doesn't discolor in the winter frost, Tom Thumb is the answer. And these ones here are just $14.99 for nice big 8-inch pots.
Beautiful. All right, so our Tutu Many Plants event. Get these hot items right now. Shop link in the comment section below.
Now check this out. What we've got here is standard lily pillies. Now these standard lily pillies are fabulous value. They're just $29.99, and look at the thick trunk on them. Look at the nice big heads on them. If you're putting a house on the market perhaps in springtime and you're starting to get it ready now, these are going to look absolutely fabulous come spring. You could have them on either side of the front door or something like that. Beautiful standard, beautiful advanced standard lily pilly, just $29.99.
All right, perfect. Great value. Taking it back 20 years with these prices, Chris.
Yeah.
All right, next up, what do we have?
But what we've got here is a Japanese maple,
Yep.
a 10-inch pot, and these are just $69.99. So you might think Japanese maples are too expensive, but you can't afford to whack a couple in your garden. These are just, how much are they? $49.99. So
Wow. $69.99.
$69.99.
So,
So $69.99. And they're I'm 6 foot tall. They're a lot taller than me. So $69.99 for nice big tall Japanese maples. Japanese maples have very inoffensive root systems. They do beautiful yellow, red, orange and gold autumn colour. So fabulous autumn colour. They grow them in a pot, grow them in a courtyard. There's nothing dangerous or big about them. So a lot of people are looking for a very safe tree. This is a really safe tree to have. And it's $69.99, and they're probably about 7 foot tall. You can't go wrong. Japanese maple, $69.99 in a 10-inch pot and over 6 foot tall. Now what I'm going to do, this is called First Lady. Now it's a dogwood,
Wow, that
and
looks
First
amazing.
Lady, if you're after something exotic and interesting in your garden, have a look at the foliage on that First Lady. It's sort of subtle and really, really beautiful. Look at that foliage there, lovely big leaves, beautiful variegation on it. And what happens when autumn comes, those variegations turn sort of pink and green. They're amazing. But the thing with First Lady is not only does it have beautiful foliage and beautiful autumn colour, it has amazing big white flowers in springtime. So for beautiful white flowers in springtime, beautiful variegated foliage, First Lady, beautiful, rare, beautiful, that's it in flower.
Yeah, it's
amazing
incredible. It
flowers
looks
in
amazing.
spring, and then beautiful foliage all through the summer, then amazing multicoloured autumn colour. And so your First Lady is just $99.99. Look at that beautiful big plant for $99.99. It's rare, it's exotic, it's wonderful, and it's only $99.99.
Would they grow in part shade, those ones? Or
Yes,
need a
they
full
would
sun?
love part shade. That's
Okay.
where they grow naturally in Florida. They grow underneath other trees, and they grow in sort of partial shade. So
So
here
beautiful.
we've got baby orange grafted gum, And these are rare, they're hard to get. Mostly you can't even get them. We've reduced them from $89.99 to $79.99. Now what's good about these grafted gums is that you can buy flowering gums much cheaper than this, but they take years and years to sexually mature and flower. And then when they do flower, you don't know, it's a bit like winning a raffle to see whether you get a nice colour. But here, you look at that label there, and you see this fabulous orange, and these will, I reckon, you've got a 90% chance that these will flower next summer. So you have your first lot of flowers, and you will know what colour you're going to get. So baby orange is just $79.99. So $79.99 for a grafted real McCoy baby orange. Now, some of your flowering gums get too big. This is a miniature one. It's called Mini Red. So these will flower next summer. They'll flower next summer, and they're a beautiful scarlety red. So a beautiful scarlety red, and they'll never get too big. So if you've got a little suburban garden and you want to have a beautiful classic Aussie flowering gum in there, Mini Red and baby orange never get too big. And this one here is also $79.99. So $79.99 for the Mini Red.
All right, and if you've just joined us, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live events happening live. We've got an auction in the background.
That's right, and we're doing great deals because we've got too many plants.
Too many plants, that's it.
Yeah. So what we've got is an African milk cactus. Now these like to grow indoors or grow under cover. Don't put them outside for a cold Melbourne winter. And they give you that classic. These would be great if you had a man cave or sort of an outdoor area with a bit of a bar, and you want to get that sort of cool western feel, that cowboy feel into it. So there we are, African milk tree cactus, $99. $99 for a nice big advanced milk cactus.
Wonderful, and welcome to our Tutu Many Plants event. Current auction price of that teddy bear Magnolia, Chris, going for a whopping $10.40 at the moment.
Yeah. Now what we've got,
we didn't hear me. Oh, it's surprised. Your reaction just showed you didn't hear. There's $10.40 for a $700 teddy bear Magnolia, Chris.
It looks like I'm going to lose $690.
All right, let's continue.
This could be our last auction.
It might have to be, Chris. I might have to shut up shop because this is wild. Anyway, if you want to play the game and have a bid, the bid link is in the comment section. Otherwise, head over to...
Is there more than one person in the room?
Looks like there's about 3 people in the room, and they're sort of mixing it up between $5 and 10-cent bids.
Right, okay.
Yeah, well, I'll get the number on who's in the room. I haven't got it yet, so I'll find out and we'll let you know.
So here we've got the red cowboy cactus, and this is $29.99. So this is a beautiful red cactus, very exotic, lovely pattern, lovely colour, and this grows beautiful indoors. It doesn't like the Melbourne winter, so don't put it outside the Melbourne winter. Maybe you put it in your alfresco area, or in the lounge room. You put it in a sunny window or something like that. It's as tough as old boots. Water it when you want to. And red cowboy cactus, $29.99.
Yeah, I like the idea if you've got like your own little man cave and a bar, you could have that out there, you know, easy to look after.
Yeah.
Get your red cowboy cactus. Well, they're beautiful, aren't they? Yeah. Really big.
Now here we've got a big red cowboy cactus. Now you'd reckon this would be thousands of dollars, but you know this is only $99. So
that's amazing.
The perfect addition to your cowboy cave.
Cowboy cave.
Yeah, cowboy cave.
Yeah.
Is an advanced cowboy cactus.
Wow. There you go, and low maintenance too.
Yeah, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, water it when you want to.
Yeah, just don't water it with beer.
Yeah, or anything else like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that advanced cowboy cactus looks like $400 worth, but it's only $99.99.
All right, great value on our Tutu Many Plants live event. We've got Tutu Many Plants, hence these great deals, guys.
Yeah. So ginkgo maiden hair tree, and this has been reduced. I can't believe it. It's been reduced to $69.99. This is a beautiful specimen. It's nearly 6 foot tall. It's bushy. It's got side branches. You know, they're slow growing. This could be 6 or 7 years old. $69.99 for a 7-year-old ginkgo maiden hair tree is ridiculous.
That is incredible, actually. And that
Yeah.
gets a beautiful autumn color as well. All right, so Tutu Many Plants event. If you like that, get a feature tree, ginkgo, in your front garden.
So here we've got a lavender javelin fort deep purple, and these are $8.99. So this is normally at your local store. These are normally 16, 18 bucks. These are just $8.99, and it's a deep, deep purple. So if you love deep purple, lots of people love deep purple. Lots of people tell me that purple is their favorite color. So if you want deep purple, the other thing about your javelin fort is that it's a compact lavender. It doesn't grow too big. It only grows 45, 50 centimeters tall. So if you want to do a hedge or have some small lavender plants with lovely sort of silver grey foliage and beautiful deep purple flowers, javelin fort, $8.99. That's half what you'd pay anywhere else.
Yeah, beautiful color. Add a bit of color to your garden with these deep purple lavenders in the Tutu Many Plants event.
Yeah. Now in springtime, this is a black tulip magnolia, and it has beautiful purple, I don't know why they call it black, it has beautiful purple tulip shaped flowers, really, really lovely flowers, beautiful purple flowers.
Yeah.
And there it is there. It's a rare grafted one. There's never too many of these on the market, and this black tulip magnolia is just $129.99. So $129.99 for a black. Look at those flowers there. Look at
beautiful.
that. And the other good thing about this is this is a magnolia that never grows too big. So this magnolia will never grow too big. Beautiful compact magnolia, and $129.99.
All right, guys, if you've just joined us, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live event. Chris is wearing a tutu. That's why he's wearing a tutu.
Right, here we've got Magnolia Burgundy Glow. So Magnolia Burgundy Glow is just $129.99. Now that's a beautiful grafted magnolia, and this is one that comes out very, very early, and it has a sort of a tall tulip flower that is sort of a mauvey pink on the outside, and when it opens, beautiful white on the inside. So Burgundy Glow, and these are just $129.99 in a 12-inch pot.
All right. Check out our Tutu Many Plants shop link is in the comment section if you want to shop for any of these products at these amazing Tutu Many Plants prices.
So here we've got the best 8-inch little gem magnolias I've ever seen. Sometimes in 10-inch pots they're not even that good. These ones here are nice and big. They're about 3 foot tall, and they've been reduced to $29.99. So $29.99 for beautiful 8-inch pot little gem magnolias. Great price. Little gems $29.99, and lovely healthy plants. Little gems are really popular. People plant hedges and screens with them. They grow them in pots, they grow them as an individual specimen in front of the house. Lots and lots of applications for your little gem magnolia. And little gem magnolias this big and this bushy for $29.99 is fabulous. Fabulous little gems in themselves. So little gem magnolia, $29.99. Look at the size, look at the quality. Look, have a close look at the foliage on the top of that. Fabulous deal. You should get half a dozen of these and put them along the back fence. They only grow about 4 meters tall and about 1.5 meters wide. So if you want an evergreen that's not going to get out of hand, Little Gem is the one for you, and $29.99 could well be the price for you.
Michaela has just left a comment here, but we might have missed the context of the top of the comment. Just says a 12-inch pot. Okay, would you know what that's relating to, or not?
No.
Really? No. Okay, maybe just retype your comment, and then just be sure to not use any words that might get filtered by TikTok's algorithms.
Right, okay, so here we've got Stella Rosea. Now Stella Rosea has a beautiful spidery flower with a beautiful magic perfume, and if you always wanted a magnolia but thought they were going to get too big, this is a bush magnolia. Has hundreds of flowers, but it'll be kept as a beautiful bush. You could keep this 1.5 meters tall, and so it's your pink star, and this is just $69.99. It's a 3 or 4 year old plant, and if I'm counting, like just on one branch here, I see 4 flowers, and there's lots of branches. This could have 40 or 50 flower buds on it, and it's about to give you a fabulous show, and that show will occur in the first week of September this year. Pink Star Magnolia, $69.99. Get ready for a big show this spring.
All right, and you can currently on the Tutu Many Plants event, you can bid on that $700 Magnolia Teddy Bear, currently under $20, $17.90.
Now here we've got a K Paris Magnolia, and it's been reduced from $229 to $89.99. Look at the size, look at the quality. Now there's some landscape architects that will only use K Paris. K Paris has beautiful big white flowers, very glossy, beautiful foliage, nice brown underside, really, really classy looking. And to get one this size like this for $89.99 is unheard of. So K Paris, $89.99, unheard of value.
Yep, beautiful. Checking out the items here on Tutu Many Plants.
Now we've got the Nishiki Willow. Now your Nishiki Willow is starting to lose its leaves, but in springtime, this is going to be covered in beautiful white and pink foliage, dense pink and white foliage. Great for your Hampton style garden, but also if you've got a spot where your weeping cherries keeled over because it's too heavy or too wet, a spot where you're having maybe too much wind or too much whatever, basically this is a beautiful compact standard tree that will take the roughest, toughest conditions. It'll take wet feet, heavy clay, whatever you dish up, it will take it. And it's only $229.99 for a 13-inch pot Nishiki willow. So a beautiful exotic Japanese willow with pink and white foliage in spring and summer for $229.99. Lovely train stand, and you give it a good clip every winter and have that beautiful white and pink round ball type of a head as you see up here. Look at the colour in that, fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful. It's the $229.99 as part of the Tutu Many Plants live event.
Now, here is your new modern umbrella plant. This umbrella plant here is just $99.99. So $99.99 for a beautiful umbrella plant. Look at that. Look at the beautiful dense foliage on that. So this is an umbrella plant that's going to stay nice and compact. You find umbrella plants are one of the toughest indoor plants you can get your hands on. And they're green and lush 365 days a year, and your normal umbrella plant rushes up to the roof and gets too tall. This one's going to stay lovely and compact, green and lush, and it is just $99.99 for a beautiful advanced one in a 12-inch pot. Put one of these in your office, put it in your factory, put it in your shop. It's a tough, hard-wearing, big bushy indoor plant that's super duper low maintenance. So there we are. It's a junior umbrella plant, the mini one, $99.99.
Awesome in pots, yeah, and a very low maintenance indoor plant on sale here on the Tutu Many Plants event.
Now, if you're planting an avenue or a screen and you're looking for a tree that grows nice and tall and skinny, that has beautiful autumn colour, that's really, really tough, take the heat, take the wind, grow in almost any soil, grow almost anywhere, what you've got here is your Japanese elm, and this Japanese elm is a Musashino. A Musashino Japanese elm, beautiful Japanese elm, really classy, interesting, unusual. Look at the autumn colour on that one there, and look at the beautiful shape of it. So if you want a compact, narrow tree, Musashino Japanese elm, and these ones here have been reduced to $99.99. So $99.99 for a Musashino Japanese elm.
Yeah, and they make a really good feature tree as well, don't they, Chris?
A feature tree, or maybe plant them in a pair on either side of your farm gate, or plant them as an avenue, plant them up the driveway, and they're exotic, they're unusual, they're very delicate and beautiful, yet really, really tough. So Musashino, Musashino Japanese elm, just $99.99.
Yep, check them out as part of this Tutu Many Plants event. Live auction in the background. You can bid on that $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia behind Chris there under, let's see, under 20. Oh no, it's gone up a little bit since then. Under $30.
Wow. Under 30 bucks. That's amazing.
Might be the last auction, Chris.
Yeah, it could be our last auction. We could lose our shirts on this one. So here we are. Agapanthus Peter Pan in a 7-inch pot. These are lovely bushy plants. This is your dwarf Agapanthus, and if you planted these ones here, I reckon you have 6 or 7 blooms around Christmas time. They're nice big bushy plants, and they're about to have lots and lots of blooms. You could grow them as a border. Grow them in a pot. They're really a great little pot plant, and or they're really good just to pop here and there in your cottage garden. Great for summer flowers, and their foliage is quite attractive when they're not flowering. So and they always stay petite, they're never too big, And these ones here, Peter Pan's, $12.99 for a nice big 7-inch pot. Now, probably your local nursery is selling a little tiny one for $14.99. This is a big bushy one in a big pot for $12.99. Great value.
Yeah, really good value for
Yeah.
the 8-inch actually. That's crazy.
And what I love
Or
about
7-inch.
Peter Pan's is that they have their flowers for a couple of months in the summer, so they're quite long flowering in the summer.
Yeah, and don't get too aggressively big in your garden.
Yeah, that's right. They don't get too gross. Now
These look great, by the
here
way,
we've
though.
got Camellia Avalanche.
Avalanche, yeah.
Now, Avalanche is one of your new slim ones. So we talked about a lot of people having skinny garden beds, and some of those skinny garden beds have got shade from the fence or shade from the two-story house next door. So if you've got a situation that's skinny and shady, this could be the answer for you. They flower for months and months and months. You see flowers all over this, but if you look closely, you see little buds opening up all over it too. So they flower and flower and flower. Beautiful, dense, dark green, fine foliage. Very hardy. Will grow in the hot sun, but also will do well in the shade. The grower who grows these actually grows them in full sun without any protection, and they find there's no sunburn or anything on them. So anyway, your Camellia Avalanche 10-inch pot is $69.99. So $69.99 for a nice big advanced Camellia Avalanche.
Yeah, and the camellias are looking absolutely splendid right now, all in full flower of show. Check them out here on Tutu Many Plants events.
Now here we've got your volunteer. Your volunteer, now this has got a beautiful flower. You can sort of sense what it's going to be like. Have a look at that flower there, and that's how that flower is going to look in a couple of weeks. Now your volunteer is a one that just popped up in somebody's garden and had the most beautiful flowers, and it's a very interesting camellia because this camellia will take full sun. It'll grow in the full sun. It'll grow, and it flowers and flowers autumn right through to springtime, and as the flowers come through the season, they're very light, lots of light pink at the start of the season, and by the end of the season you've got quite a rich deep pink. So volunteer camellia, there it is there, and they are just $44.99. So $44.99. This is a rare, hard to get camellia. It's tough to grow in the sun, grow it in the shade.
Volunteer,
amazing flowers that change colour through the season. Lovely foliage. Grow it in a pot, grow it in the garden. Very, very versatile. And your Avalanche camellia is just $69.99.
Volunteer, 44.
Volunteer,
$44.99,
$44.99. So volunteer camellia, sorry I got that wrong. Volunteer camellia, $44.99.
Great,
Now,
all right. Let's
here
check
we've
out our
got
next one.
Camellia with love.
Yes.
Now,
It's Mother's Day soon, isn't it?
no, it's gone.
Oh, that's gone. Sorry, Father's Day then is next.
Yeah, Father's
Sorry.
Day's next. So here we have With Love. Now, With Love is the most beautiful pink. Look at that pink there. Look at that lovely pink there. Lovely pink double flower. So With Love. Now, With Love is one of those columnar sort of tall, narrow-growing camellias. So it's a beautiful, tall, narrow-growing camellia in an 8-inch pot, and just $44.99. So $44.99 for With Love camellia.
All right, don't forget there is an auction happening in the background, guys. You can bid on that $700 teddy bear magnolia, that beautiful one just behind Chris.
And how much is it going for at the
Oh,
moment?
look, it's like, I don't know what's going on with the audience today, but we're at $27.90.
Wow.
Yeah, so we might have a bit of a flunk on this one, but someone's going to get it at a really great price.
So let's get it out and show it to people.
Yeah, maybe people don't really understand what it is, or, I mean, this is crazy. Let's have a look at it, shall we?
Yeah. Oh, I'll come behind. Yeah. So let's get this out and have a look at it.
Yeah, we're looking all right, yep.
Now look at this. This is a teddy bear magnolia, and this could well be the best teddy bear magnolia you've ever seen. It's I'm 6 foot tall. You can see how much taller than me it is. So it's a beautiful, tall teddy bear magnolia in perfect condition, for sale in the store for $700, going up for auction with a 10-cent reserve. So you've got a 10-cent reserve here, a $700 magnolia, and it looks like it's going to go off for under $100.
Oh, easily at this rate. It hasn't moved very much. There's 80 people in the room.
Yeah, but the situation is the maximum bid is $5. And how far through the auction are we?
We're almost halfway, because you've only got 47 minutes till the hammer goes down.
So in the first half of the auction, how much have people bidded?
You've only got up to 27 bucks.
Yeah, so if
you've
they
had-
bid twice as hard in the second half, it'll go for under 100 bucks.
That's
And
right.
that's if
It's
it picks
crazy.
up. But if it loses momentum, gee.
It's losing steam. Anyway, it's a beautiful feature tree, and again, this would retail for 700 bucks. So if you want to have a bit of fun, looks like it's going to go very cheap on today's show. Have some fun over at our live auction, and we'll keep you updated on how that's going.
Yeah.
Jack says hello, hello.
Hello, Jack. How you going, mate?
Yeah, that's it. And then Jamie says, do you have silk floss tree?
We have
I've
the
never heard of that one.
Albizia julibrissin, the silk tree.
Okay.
The silk tree, and that has a beautiful pink fluffy flower.
Is that the same thing as it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I've even got a weeping purple one.
Oh my gosh, that sounds exotic.
Yeah,
There you go,
weeping
Jamie.
purple. It's even more exotic than my pink tutu.
Which fortunately we cannot see. We also have a goal, if you want Chris to take off the pink tutu, someone has to donate 50 bucks. It's a different type of goal. Hey look, we're not here for the money, but the goal is set on YouTube where we need 10 super chats, I think they're called. They're $5 a chat. Minimum of $5 if you want to take off Chris's pink tutu. But it'll be replaced with pants, don't worry.
Okay. So now we've got Gaura Pink Pixie. Now your Pink Pixie, look at this beautiful flower here. Oh, actually I'll show you the whole plant. What it is that you go down to Manning's, your cottage plant is $12.99, and that's a great price, $12.99 for a cottage plant. But this is a bigger, bushier, better one, and these flower and flower for 4 or 5 months of the year, and we're giving these away for $10.99. So $10.99 for a beautiful big bushy dark pink Gaura, and you'll be blessed with summers with flowers next summer for 5 or 6 months.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic on the Tutu Many Plants live event.
And that's because we got too many plants. So you got Pink Pixie for $10.99.
Yeah,
Now-
and Josie says, do you bid on here? So Josie, maybe we need to just quickly explain again on the bidding process. So if you just head over to hellohelloplants.com.au and you'll see the page. Hopefully you can see the video up behind Chris there. And then you just, or the TV screen, sorry, click on the live sales. It's this big yellow button here, and the live auction is right there, happening right now. Current bid price is $32.90 for a $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia.
Yeah, that'd be a $630, a $770 loss, wouldn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a big loss there for Chris, but quite a win for someone else who's having a bit of fun.
Yeah. My loss is your gain.
That's right.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
here
let's
we've
carry
got
on.
assorted hibiscus for $12.99. So $12.99. Look at this beautiful. I've got all different colours here, but have a look at this one here. Hibiscus are gorgeous, and do you know that you can grow really nice hibiscus in Victoria? If you pick a nice sunny spot in the garden, you get beautiful hibiscus. Now we've got all different coloured hibiscuses for $12.99, and I bet you're used to paying up to $20 for a nice hibiscus at your local nursery or chain store. So $12.99, great price for hibiscus.
All right, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live sale event.
So here we've got sea lavender. Now sea lavender, you can use these as a dried flower, as a cut flower. They're great for mass planting. They're great to pop into the cottage garden. And if you've got an exposed coastal spot, a hot sunny spot, a windswept spot, if you're looking for something tough and colourful, maybe you can mix it up with some Australian native grasses. But basically your sea lavender, $10.99. You'd be used to paying $14, $15, $16 for it. These are nice big bushy plants. Have a look at the quality of that plant there. Like, it's a beautiful big strong plant, and for $10.99, that is amazing. So sometimes I can't even buy them wholesale by the truckload for that price. So $10.99 for beautiful sea lavender.
Fantastic indeed, and Josie has made a bid. Good on you, Josie. Now the highest bidder at $37.90 for that $700
Wow,
Teddy
she
Bear
could
Magnolia.
save a fortune.
Go Josie, you got this.
Now look at this. Look, this is one of the Zen moss. People love Zen moss. They come in and they pat it and they talk to it. They talk to the Zen moss, and that's maybe why they call it Zen moss. So anyway, Zen moss in a 12-inch pot is $59.99. That's really, really
Yeah.
cheap. So
Yeah, fantastic
$59.99. What's that?
Fantastic value actually for that massive,
Yeah.
those big ones.
And it's also called lime lava, but $59.99. Buy a couple of these and just transform the whole look of your garden. Put it in well-drained soil, put it in full sun, plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer in well-drained soil, and they're just $59.99 for a great big advanced Zen moss.
Yeah, and also what's interesting is they kind of go good in a Japanese style garden. So if you're doing a Japanese style garden, they look good, don't they, Chris?
Yeah. So now it's time for Peace Baby. So here we are, Peace Baby.
Peace
now,
Baby.
Now I want you to take a look at this.
Tipicino.
Your Peace Baby, they're covered in flowers and they flower beautifully right at this time of year. Look
It's
at
gonna
that
have
gorgeous
heaps of
little
flowers,
flower.
yeah.
And you look at that and you'll want some Peace Baby. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this gorgeous flower here. So Peace Baby. Now, these are an evergreen shrub. They're like a bit of a sheltered spot. They've got heaps and heaps of buds. They're going to flower with the most gorgeous and unusual, exotic. Grow them in a
Wow,
pot.
great.
Grow them in your courtyard. Grow them out on the balcony.
Yeah.
But Peace Baby is just $26.99. So $26.99 and it's Peace Baby.
Peace Baby on the Tutu Many Plants live event. Heaps of flowers ready to explode.
Now, if you live south of the Divide, Melbourne, Colac,
Yeah.
Leongatha, Warragul, south of the Divide, the best lemon for you is a Eureka lemon. A Eureka lemon, not too many spikes, hardy, fairly thin skin, big lemons, and once you get a nice big established one of these, you'll have lemons every day of the year with a nice big one of these. Lemons all year round. So your Eureka lemon is just $49.99, and these ones are a metre tall, really healthy, beautiful plants, grafted onto a really good, tough commercial quality understock. $49.99. You cannot go wrong.
Yeah, the Eureka lemon, absolutely prolific lemon. You'll get heaps on that tree. What was the price again on that? That's pretty good actually.
$49.99.
Amazing value because it's quite big. Yeah, $49.99, reduced from $80.
Now here we've got a 16-inch Afur mandarin and it is $169.99. So this is ready to start producing. I think I saw a fruit as they put it up here, but it's sexually mature, ready to fruit. And Afur is the one, if you go buy some mandarins in your local supermarket, they will be Afur mandarins. It's the one that all the growers grow commercially. So it's that sweet, tangy flavour, easy to peel, the perfect mandarin. And this one here, get an advanced one, get into production real quick at $159.99.
Excellent. If you've just joined us, it's our Tutu Many Plants live event. We're checking out some of the hottest items as part of our Tutu Many Plants live event. Hope you're enjoying it. Leave us a like if you're enjoying this live, seeing Chris in his pink tutu.
So here's the Japanese seedless mandarin. Lots of people, Japanese one, beautiful, sweet, tangy flavour. But your Japanese one, no seeds. So if you don't like pips or seeds, go for Japanese seedless. And your Japanese seedless is just $49.99. Lovely,
Great.
strong plants, $49.99.
Yep, great value here on the Tutu Many Plants live sale event.
Now here's a Washington Navel. Washington Navel, I reckon Washington Navel produces the sweetest and nicest oranges when you're down in Melbourne. Like up in Mildura or somewhere up north where it's really hot, they all produce sweet, beautiful ones. But this is probably the best flavoured one south of the Divide. And this one here is a nice, advanced, sexually mature one, ready to start whipping out lots of oranges for next winter. And
Yeah.
just $159.99.
Fantastic indeed. Welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live sale event, guys. And you can shop link, actually the shop link is in the comment section if you want to purchase any of these products at these prices. Limited quantities do apply.
So here we've got a gyro persimmon, and this is what you've all been looking for.
Oh man, this looks
Persimmons-
amazing, this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
persimmons can get quite large, but this is a miniature persimmon, has big beautiful fruit, but miniature bush overall. And this beautiful one here is just $99.99. So $99.99, and this has the sweet fruit that you can eat crisp and sweet off the tree. But this tree will never get too big. And the thing with most fruit trees, people put them in their backyard because they're not that pretty. But yeah, these have beautiful blossom in spring. They have a lovely big round green leaf on them. They have fabulous autumn colour, and then they have beautiful orange fruit mixed into the autumn colour. And one of the prettiest things you'll ever see is one of these in autumn, with beautiful autumn colour and fabulous orange fruit in the autumn colour.
Wow.
Like that, it's an amazing show. And this one is a miniature one that's never going to get too big, and it's just $99.99. You'll never get a bigger, better one of these for $100.
Yeah,
There
and
we are.
Katie's asking, does this have the vanilla flavour
Yes,
in it?
yeah. This is your vanilla. This is your sweet vanilla. Now we've got a nightingale persimmon. Again, this is a larger growing one. This is a beautiful big plant, and lovely foliage. And this will be a larger growing one with the vanilla, the sweet vanilla flavour. It's called Nightingale, 13-inch pot, and it's $169.99. You'll never get a bigger, better one for the price.
There's actually nothing better than a persimmon, like a ripe persimmon.
Oh yeah,
It's fresh off the tree.
yeah.
Yeah, check these out as part of the Tutu Many Plants live event. We've got a few of them, limited quantities to apply. Chris, there's a question from Ansi, a little bit off topic, but saying, do you have any lilac trees available? Could not find them on the website.
Yeah, lilacs, we've got them on the website. We've got
Lilacs are plenty.
I reckon we're the home of the lilac.
So what would you suggest, Nancy? Could give us a call maybe?
Yeah, give us a call, talk to the staff here, and tell them what colour you want, and they'll sort it out for you.
Alright,
Mate.
give us
We've
a
got
call,
lots of different colours in the lilacs.
Great, you can give us a call on 039 359 331, and we'll do the bare-rooted lilacs at some stage, won't we?
No, this year actually we've got potted ones even cheaper than bare roots.
Oh, even cheaper than bare, even better.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Fantastic. All right, we'll look at our next product here in Tutu Many Plants live events.
Now, what we've got here is Figalicious. And what's great about this fig here, it's a miniature fig. So what you've got is a fig tree that, now lots of people are frightened to put a fig tree in the garden because most fig trees grow enormous. This is a miniature fig tree. So if you've been looking for a miniature fig, and look at it, you know it's going to produce fruit. It's only a little baby, and it's got 4 nice big fruits on it.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so Figalicious, it tastes delicious, and it's a miniature fig. So Figalicious, and Figalicious are reduced from $129.99 to $99.99.
All right, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live event. Chris, we've got a little bit of a coffee here if you want as well.
Oh, thanks.
And a cookie to keep you going.
Great.
Chris is going hard in his pink tutu there. I think he deserves it.
Yeah, so here we've got a 10-inch pot bay tree, and it's been reduced from $49 to $39.99. So $39.99 for a 10-inch pot bay. Bay trees are good for hedges. They're good for cooking.
Yeah, create your own orchard with this Tutu Many Plants live event happening now. I just wanted to say really quickly, we do have an auction happening in the background for a $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia. It's jumped up a bit since we last looked at it. With the current total bid, currently we've got 30 minutes till the hammer goes down. We're at $112.90.
Still looks pretty grim.
Still looks grim, but it's at least 3 times what it was the last time we looked at it.
Yeah.
So there is if you want to have a bit of fun, you can pick up a $700 tree for a 1/7 of the price at the moment on our online auction, which is happening live right now. And the gavel strikes down in about 30 minutes. Great.
Now, just one more thing about bay trees. Where bay trees are very useful.
Are they good? They're good in pots, right? As well.
They're very, very useful.
Yeah.
In cold, frosty areas, the problem in cold, frosty areas is that lots of people put in ficus. And ficus turn black and drop their leaves in a cold, frosty area. These give you the ficus look, but say you were living in, Bendigo or Castlemaine, and you wanted a ficus hedge, but you know that it's going to be suicide. It's called ficus suicide. You plant them and they turn black and the leaves drop off, and that's the end of them.
Is that from frost though?
Yeah.
Or? Yeah. Okay.
Right. But this gives you the ficus look, the ficus lushness. And
Right.
you can,
Oh yeah. Look at that. Actually, there's someone they put a hedge picture. That does look like ficus.
yeah. So it does
Massively.
the job of ficus. So if you're in an area, and even
Oh, interesting.
it's an interesting thing. Ficus is fine around here, but over in the Plenty Valley, just
Another one there.
10 or 15 k's away, big frost problems. and lots of our customers lose ficuses. And so if you're in a situation where frost is a danger, then consider a bay as an alternative to a ficus. And with us having them at $39.99 in a 10-inch pot, I think that's slightly cheaper than the ficus right now. It's a silly price. It's cheaper than ficus.
Yeah. Well, I put a picture up there on the screen behind you, Chris, that actually really, if I didn't know better, I'd think that's a ficus hedge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
Interesting.
because we've got too many plants, we're selling these beautiful big ficuses, bay trees, these beautiful big bay trees for $39.99.
Yeah, welcome to the Tutu Many Plants live event. Hope you're enjoying it. Please leave us a like, drop a comment if you wish, and have some fun with our auction. 10-cent minimum bid, $5 maximum bid, and bid on that beautiful $700 teddy bear magnolia behind Chris there. All right, what have we got next after that bay tree, Chris?
Well,
how do you say that? ZZ fast.
Look at that
GGB.
there. People have been looking at me in my pink tutu and thinking maybe I'd like a date. So what I've got here is I've got a Chinese date.
Yeah.
A Chinese date.
Some people might want to take that date further and play a bit of the game we got over on YouTube there.
Well, we've got a jujube. A jujube is a Chinese date. So if you've been thinking you'd like a date, here it is. And this is and what it is, normal dates don't really grow in Melbourne because they grow in Egypt or somewhere, you know.
Oh, really? Okay.
But your Chinese date grows in Melbourne, and it's a beautiful, tasty little date.
Yeah.
And it's a really pretty tree that it's a pretty little green bushy tree that you could grow in the garden and produce Chinese dates, tasty little Chinese dates. And I believe they're very, very good for you. I know Chinese people love them, but I believe that they've got lots of antioxidants in them.
Yeah, they drink. The Chinese actually drink the concentrate. I think they go straight for the juice. Is that? Am I wrong? Am I right? There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so Chinese dates. Now this is a big Chinese date. This will be producing dates this summer. So you'll be straight in business with lots and lots of dates in no time. And this advanced one here, this is not no ordinary jujube. Some people are selling seedling jujubes. They're not worth a cracker. This is a grafted jujube. It's a name variety jujube. This is one that a professional orchardist would grow. And this Chinese jujube here is just $189.99.
That's
and
awesome.
It's big
and
and
it'll get heaps of fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
When does it actually fruit, the jujube?
Late summer.
Late summer. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What a wonderful tree. There you go. And how long does it take to ripen? Is it in autumn? You're harvesting in autumn, or?
No, late summer.
Late summer. Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah. These ones, the nurseryman that was growing them, when I'd go and visit him, we'd be eating them off the trees.
Wow. Okay.
Those ones there had fruit on them, and we were eating them this summer.
Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, come along to our Tutu Many Plants live events. We only have limited quantities to apply on some of these products, so if you do like the prices and you want to purchase anything, shop link is in the comment section right now.
Spend $399 and get free delivery over most of Victoria.
Yeah.
And right now, where's that lemon tree? Where's that free lemon tree?
Yeah, the lemon, you got to show that off because that's a clincher.
Yeah,
free lemon ends this Sunday, by the way, so if you're liking what you see here.
Like, say for instance, you decided to buy that jujube, that beautiful jujube.
Yeah.
That Chinese date.
Yeah.
And it's $189. What I would do is I would chuck in automatically, without you even asking, I would chuck in this $30 lemon tree with that jujube for free.
Yeah. Start your own mini orchard.
Yeah, whether you go online or come in store, buy that jujube or spend anything else over $100 or more, and you get this. And then, in fact, you've got a whole page that people could go to of different giveaways at different levels.
Yeah.
And there's giveaways worth up to $400.
Yeah.
So, no nursery, and it's because we've got too many plants, and we're working on stimulating the demand for plants.
Yes.
And getting rid of a few of the plants at the same time.
Yes, so that's right. We're stimulating the plant economy by getting the too many plants out to the customers.
And by wearing my pink tutu, look at this. That's stimulated. Right. We believe that research has been done, and by me wearing a pink tutu, it stimulates the market by an extra 2%.
Yeah, Believe in Me has left you some laughing emojis. Thanks for watching Believe in Me. We agree. And please leave a like as well as a share as well. Help your friends and family find this incredible savings for their garden.
Now, what's happened is that the different people have bred all different types of kangaroo paws. This one here is called Bush Diamond. Now at your local nursery, it's probably 20 bucks for one of these. You could afford to buy a couple of these because we're doing them, because we've got too many plants, we're doing these Bush Diamonds for $14.99. So $14.99, and they're not scungio ones, these are beautiful big bushy ones, fresh from the grower. Bush Diamond, $14.99.
All right, come on in to the Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Thank you for joining us.
Now here we've got Bush Pearl. Now this is the most gorgeous pink. I want you to have a look at this. Look at this amazing pink. Look at it. Look at this. Look at those bright pink buds, soft pink flowers. Lovely, lovely sort of dusty kind of a pink. Beautiful pink. And $14.99 for Bush Pearl kangaroo paw.
Yep, check it out as part of this event. You can shop link in the comment section if you want to purchase any of these products.
Now here we've got Carnival. Carnival is an amazing purple one with amazing foliage. It kind of like, if I was wandering around in the garden, I'd think it was a chives plant. It's got amazing sort of chive-like foliage. And this beautiful purple one, normally quite rare. I reckon most stores will be selling it for $24, $25. $14.99 for Bush Carnival spring kangaroo paw.
Yeah, it's really interesting, the foliage. It really does look like chives.
Yeah.
All right, check it out. It's part of the show here.
Now you might want to get a bit of colour in your garden, and here it is. This is your Pocahontas cordyline. Now what's good about your Pocahontas cordyline is that most cordylines, when the cold weather hits them, they get bloody burnt, sort of frosted looking tips on them, and they can look quite terrible in the winter, and they don't come good till Christmas time when the new leaves come. This will keep its colour 100% all through the winter. It'll grow in a year or so, it'll grow up to probably about up to my chin like that. It'll be a beautiful big piece of purple. Put 3 or 4 or 5 of these, use them in front of your shops, your factories, your beach houses, your farmhouses. Great source of low maintenance, bright colour, and the price is fantastic. We're doing these ones here for $8.99. So $8.99. Look at the size of what you get for $8.99. Look at that there, $8.99 for a Pocahontas cordyline.
Hey Chris, we've got a question from Lana Banana. Are kangaroo paw able to grow in clay soil?
Yes, but you've got to break it up. You've got to get a bit of potting mix and dig deep and mix a bit of potting mix through. Plant them up nice and high. Don't tease the roots.
Yeah.
But break it up. Give them some good drainage and you'll be fine.
Okay. All right,
Even
there you
mix
go,
a bit
Lana.
of sandy loam in there.
There you go, Lana. Hopefully that helps you out with getting them growing. All right, great. Let's carry on.
Now here you've got a beautiful big bird of paradise. This is a lovely big bird of paradise. Big ones normally cost a fortune. You could pay $150, $200 for these some places. $99.99, so $99.99. Now, giant birds of paradise, people put them around the pool. Put them in a pot out in the garden. Give your place that tropical look. Grow them in the garden. Plant a hedge of them and block out the neighbours. They're versatile, they're hardy, they're easy to grow, and they give you that feel like you're just sitting back in Bali enjoying life, you know?
Yeah, they really do. And those are reduced quite heavily from $179.99. So it's a really good price on those at the moment.
And they're big and gutsy and $99.99.
Yeah, get that swimming pool tropical effect in your own home with the beautiful giant birds of paradise just there.
Now, if you're jazzing up your garden, these are Society Garlic, and Society Garlic has beautiful coloured leaves. And then for 5 months of the year, and if you plant big ones like this, these will have, you know, come Christmas time, they'll have 4 or 5 lovely mauve flowers on top of them, and they're going to flower right through till about this time of year. So for long flowering, super hardy. If you've got a boggy spot, a dry spot, a clay spot, a frosty spot, a windy spot, a hot spot, these will do fine there. They're one of the toughest things around. Look what a beautiful border they make there. I'll move that lemon to one side.
It's very nice. Very pretty, and they flower for a really long time.
Yeah.
Don't they? Yeah.
Yeah. Five months of the year at least.
Yeah. That's
So,
great.
and these ones here, the Society Garlic, $12.99. Some nurseries wouldn't even sell you a little scungy 6-inch pot for that. That's a big bushy 8-inch pot for $12.99. You cannot go wrong.
That's right. Manning's warehouse would have them in the 6-inch pot probably, and much smaller.
Yeah. They're probably a little bit dearer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Now here we've got Bougainvillea magnifica trailei. Now trailei is probably the best one to grow. If you wanted, a lot of people think that they're not tropical enough where they live in Victoria, but I reckon this is so tough that even if you lived in Castlemaine, you could have a nice big bougainvillea. Put this in a hot sunny spot, grow it over the pergola. So Bougainvillea trailei, I've seen them do well in almost every country town in Victoria. Bougainvillea trailei is the beautiful purple bougainvillea that's vigorous, that's easy to grow, and grows almost anywhere in Victoria. And they are just $39.99.
All right, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live event. Checking out some beautiful climbers here, the bougainvilleas at the moment. And yeah, you can shop link in the comment section if you want to purchase any of these products.
So here we've got Mahatma Gandhi bougainvillea. So your Mahatma Gandhi bougainvillea is just $39.99, and it's a vivid sort of hard to describe colour. It's kind of, I'll give everyone a close look. They can work out for themselves. It's sort of got pink, and it's got mauve. It's kind of a combo of pink and mauve and a little bit of scarlet in it. Like, it's an amazing bright one. And I've seen these ones grow. These are vigorous, they're hardy, they're easy to grow. Grow them in a pot, grow them in the garden, but these will grow almost anywhere in Victoria. Mahatma Gandhi, beautiful sort of pinky mauvey colour, $39.99, lovely big
Sorry,
plants.
it was went a bit forward. Yeah, it's got a lovely deep red.
Yeah.
All right, it's our Tutu Many Plants live event, guys, happening right now. Checking out some of the hottest items in this sale.
Now here we've got Carpogrotis. Now I searched for years and I found a yellow Carpogrotis. Now this has amazing big yellow flowers. And if you look in the back there, we see one turning pink. These start off bright yellow and turn slightly pink. They're a very, very hardy, easy to grow plant. And these will cover a big area. And a lot of people don't like the hot pink Carpogrotis. So if you don't like the hot pink Carpogrotis, but you want the toughness and greenness and the cover that a Carpogrotis can give you, go for the yellow Carpogrotis. So yellow Carpogrotis, and they are just $6.99. Beautiful big bushy plants. Here, I'll get one out for you. Beautiful big healthy bushy plants. Look at that for $6.99. You can't go wrong.
They look really good, and they'll grow pretty much like in a embankment or in a sandy area.
On a sand dune, in a clay embankment, hot spot, a wet spot. They're designed to grow. They're designed to grow and grow and grow.
Beautiful. All right, so our Tutu Many Plants event. Welcome everyone. Chris is wearing a pink tutu for this sale.
And that's because we've got too many plants.
We've got Tutu Many Plants. We've got a Tutu Many big auction happening in the background as well. There's quite a few people bidding now. They're sort of doing smallish bids, but there's a $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia. Currently, the bid price is at $180.90. So that's a saving of
$520.
20 bucks. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we've got dwarf chalk sticks in 6-inch pots. Now these dwarf chalk sticks are hard to get. Your normal chalk sticks can be a bit gross. They can go crazy and cover the whole garden. So if you want that beautiful blue chalk stick effect without having monster chalk sticks, dwarf chalk sticks are the answer. And these are reduced from $12.99 to $10.99. And these will grow in the most beautiful little mound. They'll stay under control and give you a lovely chalk stick effect in the garden. So for a lovely chalk stick effect that doesn't go crazy, $10.99 gets you a nice mini blue. I'll show you how mini this is. A beautiful mini blue chalk stick. Look at that beautiful mini chalk stick like that. Yeah, lovely.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
They don't take too long to spread, do they?
Oh, well, this one's a lot slower.
Okay.
But the normal chalk stick spreads like crazy, but sometimes it's just a bit too crazy for some gardens or situations. Maybe you want a nice little touch of chalk stick in a pot.
Yeah.
This little mini one could be the answer for you.
Yeah, they look cool. I've never seen that one before. All right, Tutu Many Plants live event happening right now. About to get into that auction very soon, guys.
So 8-inch pot white thyme. 8-inch pot white thyme is $12.99. So 8-inch pot white thyme, $12.99. So a beautiful big 8-inch pot white thyme, just $12.99. These are great. You can put them in a hanging basket, pop them into your cottage garden, or you can grow a whole lawn with them. You can put them around your pavers. Your white thyme would be one of the best of your flat growing moss-like plants to take a bit of foot traffic. So your white thyme, very, very hardy, very easy to grow, and beautiful fragrance. I mean, I brush on it now and my hand smells wonderful. Whack a little bit on your pizza. Beautiful white flowers in summer, fabulous plant to have, and these are just $12.99.
Yeah, and they get a plethora of flowers, very prolific with their flowering. Scarlet,
and they flower for months.
And they flower for months. And you can eat them too, right? Put them on your pizza.
Yeah.
Look great. All right, Scarlett says hello, hello.
Hello, hello, Scarlett.
There you go, Scarlett. Thanks for commenting. Please leave us a like. For those of you who are watching us, like and share this live, please. Helps others discover these amazing deals. These are actually really good deals. Some of these plants are actually going, like prices are going back before like inflation 20 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
There's some great deals. If you know anything about plants, this is very good value. All right, there's an auction also happening in the background. I might just say it here while there's a bit of silence. Behind Chris is a $700, retailing at $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia. Current bid is at $193. And there's a few people bidding on it now, sort of, it's semi-aggressive, semi-chilled bidding going on. So you can get it for $500 off basically at the moment, which is really, really crazy.
Yeah.
Chris is at a loss, he's not happy. Probably the last auction.
Yeah. Could well be the last auction. So here we are, we have an ornamental grape. It's a vitis, it's an actual real grape, but it doesn't produce grapes. And what it does, it has the most beautiful, so what this produces is it produces shade, it produces cover, so you can cover a fence, cover the pergola, cover the veranda, and have beautiful lush greenness through the summer, giving off coolness and shade. And then when autumn comes, you've got this amazing show of burgundies and reds, and then it falls off, and then the sun comes through. So if you've covered your pergola with this, it's like having climate control, but for $21.99. So $21.99, you plant one of these, cover your pergola, you've got green, lush coolness in the summer, and then you've got an amazing show of red. You can sit out there and have a glass of red wine under the beautiful red leaves and really enjoy it. Even down a little bit of cheese at the same time with a couple of bickies, or maybe a bit of sliced baguette. And
that's really clever, actually. It acts as a natural, what did you say, air conditioner?
Yeah, that's right. And see, if you bought one of them ones from one of them companies, Stratco, if you went to Stratco and wanted something that gave you shade in the summer,
$8 grand,
sun in the winter, it might cost $13,000 or something like that.
Probably.
But here you could do it for $21.99.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
And
get
this,
a couple of them.
This gives off a bit of coolness that your Stratco doesn't actually do. Like this will give off more coolness than a Stratco for $21.99. More coolness than a Stratco could do for 15 grand. This will do it for $21.99. And
quite a remarkable comparison.
Yeah. So you can save 14,979.
Yeah.
with one of these.
All right, Tutu Many Plants, guys.
So Tutu Many Plant sale, ornamental grapes, $21.99.
Tutu Many deals and the Tutu Many Plants. Fantastic products, limited quantity supply.
Now, I dropped a truckload of these yesterday at a place where they're building some houses. It's a TV show, so we can't tell anyone about it, can we?
No, you can't really talk about that.
No, we couldn't tell anyone about it, but we dropped a whole truckload of these, and they loved them because they wanted something a little bit green, and they wanted something that didn't have red tips. They wanted something that would help them win the big show, the big prize. Yeah.
Okay.
And but
so
I'm not saying where I dropped them, but it was 50 of them.
And, it's a big order.
Yeah, 50 of them.
Wow, okay.
And
are they doing a hedge or what are they doing?
Yeah, they're doing a hedge,
cool.
and you may well see them on TV in October.
All right.
Yeah, but anyway,
that's probably enough for that, Chris.
What?
Probably enough for that one.
Yeah. So this is your green. This is your green screen lily pilly, and this is something you could see it on TV. And it's a very special one because it doesn't have red tips. It doesn't have red tips. The bugs don't eat it. It's the lily pilly of the future. Great. It's called the green screen lily pilly. Now you'd expect to pay $150 for something this big, But we're doing green screens for $99.99. Big bushy green screens, $99.99.
All right, get them while they're hot on the Tutu Many Plants sale.
Now, have you ever been in a situation where you wanted to change the feel or the look of where you lived? And what it is there's a few plants that really do it, and this is probably one of the best examples. This tree here, at Christmas time, I got this from the plant propagator, and this tree was 3 inches tall at Christmas time. And I've popped it in a couple of different size pots, and it's come up and up and up. And now we're just heading into winter, and it's now 1.5 meters tall. Now I'll tell you an amazing truth. If you were to plant this tree, and you could plant this in a windy spot, you could plant it in a clay spot, you could plant it in a really difficult spot, where a spot that's even wet and boggy, a spot where you're having trouble growing anything else. Now if you plant this and give it as much water as it possibly wants, keeps the grass and weeds away from the bottom, give it a little tiny taste of fertilizer occasionally, this tree will be 5 meters tall and 1.6 meters wide in 12 months. This time next year, 5 meters tall, and I promise you, adequate water, get rid of the grass weeds around the base, plenty of water, a little bit of fertilizer, not much fertilizer, it doesn't like much fertilizer, a little bit of fertilizer, but enough to keep it moving. 5 meters and 1.6 meters wide. So if you've got some ugly neighbours, maybe you're on a country block and the guy next door has dumped an old dead truck out there back there, and you're looking at this old dead truck and you're thinking, I don't want to look at this old dead truck, plant 3 or 4 or 5 of these. They're called evergreen ulnas, or properly named Ulmus duralensis.
Yeah.
And this is and what's great is, although you can grow 5 meters in the first year, once it gets up, after 2 or 3 years, it'll be up 8 or 9 meters, and it really slows down. So it's not going to get too big. It'll take wind, it'll take heat, it'll take subsoil, it'll take clay soil, it'll take boggy conditions, it'll take all sorts of situations. It will not take dryness, it needs moisture, but this would be the fastest blocker on the market, 5 meters in a year, evergreen alder. And anyway, we're doing these nice and cheap. These are in a 12-inch pot, and they are $89.99, so $89.99, and at Christmas time this was only 3 inches tall.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible. Evergreen alders, and do you know where they come from? They come from Central America, and in Central America these are used as a windbreak around coffee plantations.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah,
then
so
nitrogen fixing, someone commented.
Yes,
that
that's right.
nitrogen
Yeah, they're able to process. The reason why they use them around the coffee plantations is they process atmospheric nitrogen and take it out of the atmosphere and put it into the ground. And so if they planted a gum tree or something like that around the coffee would struggle near the gum tree.
Right.
Whereas these actually nurse the coffee, and the coffee grows better near these. And I've grown these in gardens, and your garden will do beautiful right up to the base of it. Whereas if you put a cypress hedge in there, the plants will do terrible as they get close to the cypress hedge.
Suck all the nutrients out of the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a really cool fact about the evergreen alders.
So evergreen alder, Ulmus duralensis, fast growth, nitrogen fixing, able to plant in heavy clay and subsoil, able to take that spot where nothing much else is going to grow.
Beautiful. All right, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live event, guys. Hope you're doing well.
Now here we've got Jennifer Susan, and Jennifer Susan in a 12-inch pot. Now I'm 1.8 meters tall. Look at the size of that. And then what's great about this Jennifer Susan is it's covered in buds. It's going to flower, and if you bought that this week, you're going to have flowers, I think, for the next 8 weeks or so. But look at the size of it. If you were looking to make an evergreen screen in sun or shade, they like good soil, plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer, give them good conditions, but sun or shade, it's already 6 or 7 foot tall. Plant this in sun or shade for a fast evergreen. This is the best value you'll find around the place. And anyway, this Jennifer Susan here is just $79.99, probably the best evergreen value in Melbourne, $79.99. So let's have a look at the next one. And then we've got Shell Pink. Now Shell Pink is a gorgeous soft pink. We'll give them a quick look at this beautiful. Look at I love the colour of the Shell Pink. It's a gorgeous pink. It's beautiful. Beautiful soft pink. So fabulous soft pink. Did you get a good look at that there? Yeah, okay, beautiful soft pink. And anyway, shell pink and $79.99. And again, I'm 1.8 meters tall. And if I look at that, I reckon there's 60 or 70 beautiful buds on here. So if you bought this now, you've got months of beautiful flowers to enjoy in the garden. Now, camellias grow beautifully. Sasanqua camellias can grow in the sun, they can grow in the shade, they can grow in a pot, or they can grow in the garden bed. They're really, really good. So there we are. And these, Jennifer Susan, just $79.99.
Shell pink,
no,
yeah.
shell pink, $79.99. Now, pencil pines are a type of cypress tree, and these grow in very average soils. They grow in windy and difficult sites, and they're very, very fast growing. 2 years, I reckon you get these up 3 meters tall. A little bit of fertilizer, get the grass and weeds away from the bottom. Most trees like to have the grass and weeds away from the bottom.
Yeah.
And these ones here, lovely big plants for $24.99. So $24.99. At $24.99, they make beautiful avenues. Screen out the neighbours, plant them about 1 metre apart and create a green wall, plant them 3 or 4 or 5 metres apart and create a beautiful avenue. So, so there you are, you've got your pencil pine, and these are just $24.99. So lovely healthy pencil pines, $24.99, and they grow like crazy.
Yeah, and someone in the comments section said, hello sir. Give him a hello, Chris.
Hello. What's your name?
There's no name here. It's just it has a peach as a name. There's a symbol.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like
no
Prince.
worries. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone who's watching us. Make sure to leave a like, and you can bid on the auction. The $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia, currently at $255.70. Bidding away in the background there.
Now here we've got beautiful 2 metre ficus flash. Fabulous 2 metre ficus flash. Now, normally nurseries charge a couple of $100. We've got ficus flash. Ficus flash is the fast way to cover up and get rid of the neighbours, get rid of the fence, get rid of whatever you want to get rid of, block it out, make it private around the swimming pool. It's your number one privacy blocker in Melbourne. And normally 2 metres plus, you're paying $200 or more. Here they're just $99.99 for 2 metre plus ficus flash.
Yeah, if you're a landscaper or a property developer, you're going to want to jump on that one.
Yeah.
That price is unreal as well.
Yep, that's right, $99.99, and they're in a 13-inch pot.
You'd have an instant screen in almost no time if you got a few of those, wouldn't you?
Well, that's right, yeah.
Season 3, yeah. All right, Tutu Many Plants, that's what we have, guys, and these are Tutu Many Plants prices just for you. Limited quantities do apply.
So here we've got Silver Sheen Pittosporum, lovely 10-inch pots, beautiful bushy plants, and these have been reduced from $69.99 to $59.99. So $59.99. Plant them about 1 metre apart. Plenty of water, plenty of fertiliser, and you'll have these up 1.6, 1.8 metres within 12 months. So for a fast-growing silver sheen hedge, they make a beautiful hedge, and you can trim them up nice and narrow, trim them to the height and size that you like, and these are just $59.99 for 10-inch pot silver sheens.
Yeah, reduced from $69.99 as part of this Tutu Many Plants sale. Fantastic value indeed, just for you guys.
Now here we've got beautiful 12-inch Lombardy poplar. Now your Lombardy poplar, they're $69.99. So if you want to have a beautiful, big, classic look on your farm, plant them up the drive, plant them at the entrance. Beautiful, big, strong trees. $69.99 for lovely Lombardy poplars. Nice, big, advanced ones. So, and keep the grass and weeds away, and they grow like crazy.
All right, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live sale. The auction's about to go live in a few minutes, guys. We'll start striking down the gavel while Chris wears his pink tutu.
Yep, that's right. So here we've got smaragd conifers. Now, last few years, really ever since the big lockdown when everybody bought all the plants up, these smaragd conifers have been only available in small sizes. The reason being is that big sizes like this can take 4 or 5 years to grow from a little cutting. So here you've got a beautiful big smaragd conifer, and it is a beautiful big Smaragd conifer, and is just $129.99. So $129.99 for a nice big advanced Smaragd conifer.
Lovely. Absolutely. Actually, really good price for that too. That's huge. So they're usually $229. It's $100 off.
So here you've got viburnum dense fence in an 8-inch pot, and these are just $26.99. Now this is your viburnum dense fence is your sweet viburnum. This one doesn't flower or fruit hardly at all, and it has the leaves are sort of tight and dense and close together. And when I get people who want a beautiful evergreen hedge but they don't want too much maintenance, a little bit slow growing, but you end up with slow growing. What comes with that is low maintenance. So this is if you want a hedge maybe somewhere between 1 metre and 2 metres in height, you want low maintenance, you want evergreen, you want it lush, you want it tough, you want it easy to grow. Dense fence is a fabulous choice, and these beautiful dense fences, normally $30, just $26.99. So dense fence, plant them about 90 centimetres apart, and you'll have a beautiful low maintenance dense fence.
All right, wonderful. So Tutu Many Plants live event. Getting to the end.
But maybe you're in a bit of a hurry. This is your sweet viburnum. Now your sweet viburnum grows like crazy, and your sweet viburnum is great to put under trees. It's great to put in the shade. It's great to put in the sun. Needs plenty of water, bit of fertilizer, dig up the soil, make the soil nice. But if you want a really fast growing lush hedge, something that looks really modern and smart, sweet viburnum. If you've got a difficult spot that's a bit shady, maybe you've got a spot where you've got a great big tree in the middle of front of your place. So a lot of people they've got the big street tree out the middle, and and it's sunny at either end. So you've got to go shade and sun, and it's sort of a mixed situation. You can use your sweet viburnum, plant them about 80-90 centimetres apart, plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer, and these great big advanced ones here that you see in what are they, in 10-inch pots?
It's 10-inch pot.
In 10-inch pots, they're $44.99. That could be one of the best value evergreens in the whole place. $44.99. I'm 1.8 metres tall. That's up to my chin. So there you are, $44.99. Possibly the best 10-inch pot evergreen value in Melbourne.
All right. So Tutu Many Plants live sale event, as we conclude our items that we've been looking at here today. It's our last item of the day. What's this one? Tell us about this one, Chris.
What you've got here is actually I'd like to do. Would you go get a tray of my really nice 6-inch pot English box? I think that we should finish with the English box. Get me a tray of those, please. So what we've got here is your water housia lily pilly. Now I'm 1.8 metres tall. It's taller than me, so a 1.8 metre water housia. These love a hot sunny spot. They grow like crazy. Once established, these can grow 1.5 metres a year. So if you need a tall, thick, bushy evergreen hedge, it is hard to beat your weeping lily pilly. So this weeping lily pilly here is just $89.99. So $89.99. That's advanced tree size for an unadvanced price. So $89.99. Now the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is at Hello Hello, we're famous for doing English box cheap.
Yeah, we
really
are
famous
actually,
for doing English box cheap. At any rate, our grower has put the price down, and I'm going to show you where if you buy 2 trays of these, which everybody needs a couple of trays, because with English box you plant them at the rate of 5 per metre. But look at these beautiful healthy English box here, fabulous English box. Look at that fabulous English box there. There's your fabulous English box. Now if you buy 2 trays, that's 24 of these. You get them for $4.99. That's below the wholesale price.
Wow.
And some wholesalers sell these for $5 or $6 plus GST. So some wholesalers would sell these for $6.60 wholesale.
That's amazing value.
So GST and altogether $49.99.
Yes.
$49.99, beautiful healthy ones. Plant 5 to the metre. If I was auctioning my house this spring, I'd probably plant 6 to the metre and make an instant hedge. But for general planting, go 5 per metre. And an English box at this price is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
$4.99.
If you buy the tray, is that correct?
Oh, you buy 2 trays.
Buy 2 trays.
2 trays, 24 of them, and everyone, and you plant them at 5 per metre.
So give you 4 or 5 metres.
2 trays is only 3 metres or something like that. So
okay.
2 trays, 3 metres, and they're $4.99. And the reason why we do it is people in Melbourne love English box and they love to plant 50 or 60 or 80 or 100 of them. And we do them real cheap, and we work all the time to have the best English box prices in Melbourne, because that's the one that lots of people buy all the time. They buy it. Melbourne people love English box.
They do, yeah. English box and standard iceberg roses seems to be the theme.
And standard ficus and standard lily pillies. It's just that there's a couple of plants, and we aim to have the best prices in Melbourne.
We've got the best prices in Melbourne, indeed. All right, we better jump over to this live auction. So it's well under.
It's a financial catastrophe, isn't it?
Financial catastrophe. Now, I do want to say that if you are watching this and you are bidding away, we're going to get straight into the bidding action now. But I want to say that if you don't manage, if the bid doesn't go over $399, you will have to figure out how to pick this one up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I would, I mean, if I was bidding on it, it's a $700. You got a $700 specimen there. If you get it up to $400, you get free delivery.
Yeah, but I reckon teddy bear magnolias are expensive. I reckon a lot of nurseries charge $1,000 for a teddy bear magnolia this big.
But for that big, yeah,
so
absolutely.
So you could even think that this is $1,000 one.
Yeah.
I mean, we're cheap. We're Melbourne's
we're
cheapest
cheaper, that's
nursery,
right.
And we do these cheap for $700. Like, that's a magnificent. I reckon most nurseries would be on about $1,000 for this.
I reckon you're right, actually. That looks, I don't know, maybe the cameras are not doing it justice. It looks like our internet's crashed, so it's a bit hard to see what's happening there. Okay, so there's 200 people in the auction room right now.
200 people?
Okay, that's good. And then the camera does give it justice. With you sort of standing like that, Chris, we can see the actual size of it. So you're looking at what would be a $1,000 teddy bear magnolia at a regular nursery.
Probably what you need to do is compare it to my leg, don't you?
No. We're probably going to get cancelled or shut off on TikTok here. Anyway, I hope you've been enjoying these lives here. Make sure to like them, share them, do all that jazz. But we'll get straight into the auctioning fun. Here's your gavel, Chris.
Right, okay.
All right, so yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet here. It's sort of all shut down. Maybe we're crashing it. All right, so let's get stuck into it. Your highest bid at the moment.
So your highest bid, now it's getting serious. What it is, I'm going to take the highest bid and I'm going to knock it down 3 times. Yeah,
if no one wants to, or if no one can or will bid higher than this current bid price, then the top bidder will win. So we're at $272.50.
Now the minimum bid is only 10 cents. So
yeah.
A person could just whip in 10 cents and steal the show.
That's right. You got a minimum of a 10
and somebody
cent
did that
bid.
straight away. Just then, 278.60 went from 278.50 to 278.60.
Well, someone laid down. You can see the last bid. Claire's the top bidder at the moment. She did a $5 bid, but before that, you had a 10-cent bid there. So some people are strategically, you know, trying to get it at a good price. Obviously, they don't want it to go too high. But again, if you are listening, I'd recommend just slapping down a few 5s to get that free delivery, because I don't know how you're going to get it home, to be honest.
Yeah, that's right. I reckon that people should just whack in 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 and blow the competition out of the water, and they still will have stolen it.
Exactly. Even if it goes for $400, that's a steal, to be honest. So up to you guys. We'll let you have some fun, but the bidding is now open for the 3 gavel strike.
So we're at $286.60.
All right, we're at $291.60.
So $291.60 going once. $291.60 going.
What are we at? Sorry, it's a bit slow on mine. $296.60.
$296.60 going once.
Yep.
$296.60. Now take a look at this.
It's
take
a
a good look at this.
$700.
Take a look at this $700 teddy bear.
Beautiful
you can't
teddy
just
bear.
let
Okay,
this
we're at
go
$306.60.
$306.60.
Tom, you're the top bidder right now.
So Tom's right on top at $306.60
right,
going once.
Claire, you're going to outbid Tom. What are we going to do?
Claire, what are you doing,
Let's
Claire?
get it up to $400.
Yeah.
I would say for free delivery, at least, for free delivery's sake, but if you can pick it up, good on you. All right, $316.60.
Yeah, $316.60 going once.
There is a delay here.
Yeah.
Auction is live, guys. Open to
yeah,
the top
take
bidder.
another look at this fabulous teddy bear.
$321.60, Claire.
$321.60. Come on, Claire.
It's a
there we go. Going once.
$700 teddy bear magnolia going at a fraction of the price. $321.60 going twice. Tom, you want to outbid?
$321.60 going twice.
All right, now we're updated to $326.60.
$326.60 going once.
All right, Claire's jumped out in the lead. $326.60.
Come on, Claire, where are
All right,
you?
we're at Tom's come back. Tom's not. That was Claire at the top. Tom. Tom, you got this. 331.60.
Now, Claire,
we-
just whip in 10 cents and you'll
we
be
head
over
up to-
Tom.
so
Come on,
there's
Claire.
Tom and Claire at the moment.
331.60 going once.
Do we have a dark horse? Do we have a dark horse?
three-
331.60.
336.
336.60.
336.60 going once.
All right, Claire's back on top, getting it at a fraction of the price. It's more than half price at the
336.60
moment.
going twice.
We're not even at half price of the
Oh,
retail value.
look, it could go for under half price.
It's a $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia.
Look at it.
337.60. Tom's back in. Tom's back in.
337.60
Go,
going
Tom.
once.
this.
337.60 going twice.
Oh my
Come
gosh,
on.
hang on. We've
Are
got
we
to
looking
refresh
for another
Chris. All right,
bid
does
here?
Claire want to go? Claire's jumped up. We're at 342.60.
342.60 going once.
Claire, you're the top bidder. Will you win?
Come on, Claire.
It's more than half price. You got a $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia.
347.60 going once.
Oh my God, the dark horse Leah has come in to take the lead. 348. No, Tom's back.
348.60 going once. Take a good look at this.
$700.
At some nurseries, this would be a $1,000
Or
Magnolia.
$1,000.
Here we do them cheap for $700. Big advanced Teddy Bear, the world's most sought after Magnolia. We do them for $700, but we're letting this one go with a reserve of just 10 cents.
Wow, Leah's come in. She's come in hard. $360.60.
She should just whack in a few
You're gonna
fives
do
in a
this,
row
Leah.
and blow the competition away. 360.60 going once.
Where it's 365.
365.60. Who's that?
This is Leah. Claire's jumped back up. Go, Claire. You got this. You can win this. Guys, I mean, at this point, you're better off getting to that $3.99 mark
So
to get the free delivery.
375.60. Who's 375.60?
That's
going
Tom.
once?
Tom's back. Tom's
Tom.
back in the lead. You got this, Tom. You can do it.
Yeah.
Who I'm going for all of you. I'm democratic.
380.60. Who's that?
With 380, 380, Claire. Claire's back in the lead. We're nearly at free delivery, guys. 385.60 for Claire.
385.60 going once.
Just get another 15 and you're at free delivery.
385.60.
I recommend it. 390, Claire.
390.60 going
All right,
once.
Claire's going for free delivery now.
390.60 going.
395, still not at free delivery. $5 and you got free delivery.
395.60 going once.
We're at 405, Claire. Tom took her bid.
405.60.
All right, we're over the free delivery
405.60 going
threshold.
once. 405.60 going twice.
410, $700 Teddy Bear Magnolia.
That's almost half price, isn't it? 410.60.
A little bit more than half price now.
going once.
410.60, Claire.
410.60 going twice. Where's Claire?
Claire's the winner at the moment. At the minute.
410.60
So not the
going.
winner yet, sorry.
Going. Now take a good look
415.
at this Magnolia. Take a look at this magnificent Magnolia. It's anywhere else this would be a $1,000 Magnolia. It's magnificent. In fact, this one here, we shipped it down from northern New South Wales, and I don't reckon you could even find another Magnolia unless you came out to our nursery and bought one. We've got a few more at the back, but you wouldn't find a Magnolia hardly anywhere. And if you went down to Manning's Hardware, they wouldn't even have a Magnolia like this, would they?
No, they wouldn't. This is between Tom and Claire at this stage. Leah's jumped out. Are you going to
Okay,
come back
come
in,
on,
Leah?
Tom. So $420.60 going once.
Basically half price.
$420.60 going twice.
Twice, yep.
Who's
Looks
that?
like
Is
it
that
could be
Claire
Claire.
or
It's Claire at the top.
$420.60 going three
Wait,
times. Good on you,
okay.
Claire.
All right, give it to Claire. Claire got it. Yeah, she got it. Good job, Claire. All right, sorry, Tom, you just missed out. Just missed out by $5. All right, that's fantastic. So you got a $700, potentially $1,000, as Chris said. Beautiful specimen. Will make an amazing feature tree in your front yard or wherever you want to put it. Teddy Bear Magnolia. At an
And actually,
awesome
what I'll
price.
do for Tom, I love the way he participated. If he wants, I'll do another one of these for him for $100
Oh,
bucks
no,
off.
come on, you
$100
can't do
bucks
that.
off. $100 off.
Oh, $100 off. All right, Tom, if you are interested.
You can ring up our staff here and you can get a $100 discount on another one of these.
Wow. All
I
right.
don't want you to be crying in your.
Well, we may have another auction. Depends on how Chris is feeling about this one. So stay tuned for that. We'll let you guys know on our socials if we do end up having another auction. But congratulations to Claire, our winner of this week's Teddy Bear Magnolia in the auction. Very well done. And apparently we have a comment here that we're just jumping over to right now. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, so if you want to call Tom, if you do want to take that offer from Chris, by all means, $100 off. We offer that to Leah too, because Leah was in there
Okay,
having
for
a battle.
Tom, Leah, and for
Tom and Leah,
Tom and
basically.
Leah, they can have one of these $100 off if they want.
Give us a call right
And
now.
a free delivery.
Give us a call right now, 0393593331, so the sales staff know what's going on. But that's it, that's the auction, and congratulations to Claire. Wow, well done, very well done.
So anyway, so basically the situation is that we've got too many plants. We're auctioning them off. We're doing them cheap. Tell people how they could get to our 100 items that are going dirt cheap, Emily.
Yeah, wonderful. Yep. So essentially, head over to hellohelloplants.com.au, and you'll be greeted with this page here. If you can see it on the big screen behind Chris, I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Not sure where the camera's pointing, but anyway, there's a yellow button on the top tab which says Live Sales, and if you click in there and just scroll down a wee bit, you'll see all of the categories in today's live sale that Chris covered, where you can purchase any of these amazing products at these incredible Tutu Many Plants event prices.
Yeah, and what it is that we've put an incredible range together where you've got all different sorts of plants, and you got ground covers, you got bushes, you got trees, you got shrubs. You got, actually this week we didn't have much in the way of grasses, but you got modern plants, old-fashioned plants, classic plants.
Lots of flowering stuff.
Eating plants.
Edibles, yeah.
Edibles, flowering. You got the whole range. You can put together a whole garden on the cheap. And if you spend over $399, there's free delivery over most of Victoria. So free delivery over most of Victoria. And not only that, like if you spend over $100, if you go online today and spend over $100, you've got a lemon tree, a $30 lemon tree for free. And in fact, there's a whole page of freebies. Could you show them the page of freebies?
Yep, so actually we'll jump over to the freebies. Let me just jump into here, and the freebies are, Tutu Many giveaways we're calling it.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of giveaways. So this week only, last week for the free $30 lemon when you spend $100.
Finishes on Sunday, so jump in and spend your $100 now.
Finishes this weekend, get yourself a free lemon when you spend $100 or more in store or online. And then on here, if you go to this Tutu Many giveaways page, you'll see all of our incredible giveaways from free lime lavas when you spend over $100, or a free sunshine blueberry, to strappy things such as the mother-in-law's tongue when you spend over $200, a really big, beautiful mother-in-law's tongue, right up to a beautiful Alba weeping cherry, which is the white weeping cherry in a 20-inch pot.
A $400 one.
$400 one when you spend over $1,000. So check out the Tutu Many giveaways. We've also got, we haven't forgotten about you guys shopping online, and we have the specials listed there as well, the freebies, sorry, when you spend over certain amounts there. So check it out. Free delivery when you spend $3.99, like the winner of today's auction. And yeah, that's pretty much
And you
it.
might wonder what this is all about. Free delivery, free garden design, free plants. It's all about stimulating demand. What it is, a lot of nurseries have gone quiet, they're not selling the plants, you know, and what we're doing is we're staying busy. We're keeping our vans delivering, our staff serving, and staying busy because we've got too many plants.
That's right. Duda asks, can you send it to Brazil?
Only our love.
All right. Clarissa says, can your team help with soil too?
We've got only bag soil. If you need soil by the truckload, we're not the people at the moment for soil by the truckload.
Okay, so only bag soil, and I don't know if that's Clarissa who won. I think it was Claire, wasn't it? Anyway, all right, congratulations, Claire, and I think we'll end it off there. Live Q&A with Chris on Monday. If you want to ask Chris any gardening questions, we'll be back Monday at 12 o'clock, where you can ask Chris any of your gardening questions.
Right, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so come and ask me your gardening questions 12 o'clock tomorrow or 12 o'clock next Friday. I'll be auctioning another plant, trying to make back all the money I lost on the plant today.
That's right. Hey, just quickly before we go, Jack asks, do you guys have philodendrons?
Philodendrons, this is the home of the philodendron. and also we do the odd burtodendron too.
Wow. We're getting all these questions coming in. We'll just answer for you. Is that a magnolia behind you, little
Yes,
gem?
that's the one that we just auctioned off.
We just auctioned
auctioned that magnolia
for half price, basically.
for half price, yeah.
And Kat says, my teddy bear leaves turn yellow all the time and is bare. That doesn't sound good.
That doesn't sound good at all.
No,
I
Kat.
reckon you'd want to look at what sort of soil. You might need to dig it up and replant it in some better soil, a bit of fertilizer, a little bit of lime, and plenty of water in the summer.
All right, Clarissa says, have a good weekend. They're looking for some landscaping. That was the Clarissa who asked about the soil. Thank you, guys. Well, thank you.
So Clarissa, if you come in for the free garden design, we can help you, we advise you with your soil and everything like that. We don't actually sell the soil, but we can advise and help people get their garden corrected properly, you know?
Yeah, come in and get a free garden design.
It's good that she's thinking about the soil, because getting the soil right is more important than anything else in terms of having a good garden. Get your soil right, choosing the right plant and then getting your soil right is really the key to a good garden.
Yeah, it truly is, and often very much overlooked.
Yeah.
All right, great, guys. Well, we'll leave it there, and thank you so much for joining us today.